Feels like I'm meant to strike. Flat earth beneath my feet, knowing I'm here to meet. Ocean's edge, it calls my name. Purpose in this life's game. Horizons line so clear, God's love brings me near. Flat earth made by him, my journey long yet thin. Purpose found in every day, guided by his gentle sway. Mountains tall, they stand in place, yet no curve in this earthly space. Every step holds a meaning pure. With his guidance I'm secure. Stars above, they brightly shine, crafted signs of God divine. I'm made for something true. In God's plan my path renews. Flat earth made by him, my journey long yet thin. Purpose found in every day, guided by his gentle sway.
Yo, Flos, what's up? Good to see you all. Sorry, I was waiting for Heinrich to finish his intro, but I think he is done now. It's good to see everyone. Good to see you too, man. How you doing?
Can everyone hear me? Sorry, I just got a comment here that says my mic's a bit soft. I just want to fix the... Can everyone hear me now?
Yeah, you sound perfect, yeah.
Okay, because then it's probably just on the stream. Check. Yeah, because I've got two comments that says pump up the volume. Okay, but let's carry on. I'll see if it comes up again. I did adjust my volume now. So yeah, I'm well, thanks. Trust you are too.
Yes. No, it's good. Yeah, guys, tonight we're just going to have a discussion, actually, because he just wants to find out more about me and why I'm a flat earther kind of thing. So I'm obviously going to also ask him a few questions because I'm also intrigued by his channel name, actually. So it's going to be interesting to see what we come up with. And I think we can stand on common ground, and be civil and just talk.
Yes, that's the idea. I'm not sure if a lot of people know this, but it's actually because of you, Flatzoid, that I started my channel, because I used to watch Simon Dan videos, and then it did one on you. It was Creaky, one of them did a video about you, and then and they said you're South African. I was like, it doesn't make sense. And then I went and I thought, well, if there's a South African flat earther, there must be a South African debunking that flat earth, and I took that mantle on myself.
Well, I feel honored that you started a channel, because actually there's a lot of people that's made that same declaration. They started their channel specifically because of me. So I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but I do take it as an honor, because I think it's good that people do channels, because people have their own voice and they have their own kind of things that they're inspired by. And if I'm an inspiration for that, even if it's negative, so be it.
Yeah. So my actual first thing that I want to know is, from a South African point of view, like I mentioned earlier, as a South African or somebody in the Southern Hemisphere, it's difficult to understand the entire flat Earth thing, because most of the flat earthers are from America, and then they all have this, like, when they stand up against the man, NASA is trying to lie to you, the government's trying to lie to you. And I think me and you can both agree that I don't think our government's capable of that.
I think they're too dumb. I think they're just too dumb.
So I don't think our government's capable of lying to us. So where does your passion, if I can call it that, for flat Earth comes from?
Well, it was specifically based on perspective and the way things I observe reality. Speaking of the government, yes, I do think they're really dumb, but yeah, they're still dumb enough to lie to us. But when it comes to how I got into it, it was actually weird, because I didn't really think of flat Earth until it just popped up one day, and then I started looking at it. And I didn't really take notice of it that much, and I went on holiday to Durban actually, and just looked at the sea, and it was some things I saw, and I was like, hang on, I can explain some of this using perspective, and then from there I just started looking more into the flat Earth, and bam, I decided, okay, yeah, no, something is not right, and yeah, now I'm a flat earther. I
Okay,
never
so
really wanted to be labeled a flat earther, though, just to let you know.
okay, but that label has now come with the job. So yeah, as a flat earther, so if you find offense to the term, I'll call you something else.
No, I'm happy these days with it.
Yeah. So as a flat earther, do you feel inclined? I'm going to call it a conspiracy theory. Do you feel inclined to believing other conspiracy theories? Now, I do understand that as a flat earther, you do not believe that anybody's been to the moon or planets or anything like that. But any other conspiracies like Bigfoot is real or 9/11 was an inside job, or is Flatzoid just Flatzoid? So there's no other
No,
conspiracy.
look, the reason I made my name Flatzoid actually was to take a joke on the geoid. That's why it's called
Okay.
Flatzoid. So it's like flattening out the geoid. But I wouldn't say I'm really conspiracy minded on everything. Obviously, when I was still a glober, I did not believe the moon landings because
Okay.
there's just too much anomalies that made me think, no, it can't be that. I'm not really into conspiracies that much, although 9/11 definitely is an inside job if I look at, documentations and stuff, but it's not something I concentrate on. You know what I mean?
No, I
I'm not
understand, yeah.
really into conspiracies that much. And I wouldn't label Flat Earth as a conspiracy either.
Yeah, so technically on my side of the table, it's a conspiracy, but like I said, I'm not here to debunk you at this stage. We'll do a debate sometime in the future.
That'd be great,
Uh,
actually.
yeah. So again, so with the moon landing, even when you were a glober, you thought the moon landing was fake, but with the Artemis program and stuff like that, so you still believe that they are going to fake it to show people on the moon, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they have their ways to keep the lie going. If you think about how they just transitioned from the actual space race to the moon landing to what we have today, it's just progress to keeping people on the line, making new technologies that seem to work less and less. You know what I mean? It's adapting, but it's adapting in the wrong way. So yeah, when I was a globe, I still believed space existed. So I believe people could have still gone to space. They just couldn't go to the moon. But since I got into flat Earth, I understood a bit more that it would be a natural violation. So they can't actually go to space. There's definitely some things up there we don't understand, but what it is not what we've been told.
Okay, so then things like other planets, so like Saturn and whose rings you can clearly see if you look at it, and Jupiter with the big red spot you can actually see when you look at it. And as they rotate throughout the years, they appear spherical, because only one thing that rotates can remain the same shape as if it's a sphere. So with your idea of what could be out there and the firmament and stuff like that, what do you think, or what's the possibilities of what things like that might be?
Well, I've even looked through a telescope and seen Jupiter and
Yeah.
things. I've seen the rings. So yes, there's definitely things like planets. I wouldn't call them planets though because of my belief. I'd call them wandering stars.
So not like terrestrial planets like we
Yeah, I
experience.
wouldn't think they are habitable. I just think they're more kind of sort of like I said, a type of star, a wandering star. They keep to their cyclical patterns, and some of them do appear spherical, but that doesn't literally make them spherical. It could just be an optical illusion as well. But yeah, to me, it's not terraformer. It's
Yeah.
just
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, in cases for Jupiter and Saturn, they aren't like terraformer. They are gas giants in any case, so they aren't habitable. So Yeah, you said you've got a question regarding my name since I
Yeah,
mentioned
yeah,
your
yeah,
name.
yeah. Your name's very intriguing. So I just want to have you. Are you studying or have you studied or
So
anything?
I
What's-
studied. So my bachelor's degree was in radiation sciences. So it's a bachelor of physics in radiation sciences, and then I did an honors degree in medical physics, and I did some radiation protection short courses and stuff like that. So I'm fully trained in anything to do with radiation. So that's where the nuclear physicist term comes from. And yeah, but since I've finished studying, I've pursued some different paths as careers. And because if I want to go and actually do the job that I studied for, I have to work for the government for 2 years, and I wasn't prepared to do that. So yeah, I pursued some private institutions that I worked for the past 2 years, I think. If I yeah, so yeah,
So,
that's
so
where
what?
that's where the name came from. Yeah.
So, what is the line you were looking at? Was it radiology or?
So it's medical physics. So it's kind of like radiology, but it's everything. It's only with radiation. So it's cancer radiation, X-rays.
Yeah,
Yeah. So anything. So it's dosimetry, calibrating machines, making sure that the cancer patients get the right dose, that correct places get the doses, stuff like that.
that's quite interesting. Yeah, yeah. Because I
Yeah.
was
So
very. At least then you know about decay and all that stuff. So that's a good thing.
yeah. So yeah, I'm well versed in anything to do with radiation. So even with radiometric dating and stuff like that, I've physically calculated in a lab with experiment the half-life of isotopes
Yeah. So, do you
and
think South Africa should go nuclear?
so I really think they should do something to Kuber, because that's a problem, a very big problem. And since we do have Namibia right here with uranium mines and stuff, it's a better option than coal.
Definitely. And it's costing us a lot more.
Yeah. 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 So
um,
with load shedding back, and yeah, it's anything's better at this stage.
yeah. Is it possible that maybe you can move your mic a bit away from your mouth there? It's giving a lot of feedback when you breathe. It's a bit better. It's softer, but I can see if I can put you louder. Yeah.
My I lost
There we
my
go.
sponge that goes over this, or should I say my cat lost it?
That's a bit better. You sound fine though. I'll put you louder, yeah, but I don't know how loud it is for everybody.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll see now with
Oh,
the
that's better. That's better.
if anybody. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
So yeah, that's me. So I've been through your channel up and down, and I see you also do a lot on religion. So
Yes.
I've seen a few videos on religion. And do you then subscribe to the biblical flat Earth? I'm guessing,
Yes, I
with
that's also I'm
God
more
sitting
biblical cos
on the edge and looking over. So I've never seen you referencing an actual flat Earth map that I'm
yeah,
aware of. I haven't been through through all of your videos, but I haven't seen a map that you actually reference. So is there a flat Earth map that you specifically subscribe to, or is there?
not really because like I say, to me all maps are flat. So even the Mercator to some stage is accurate to a certain degree. I mean, every map has a distortion. So I am on the thing where I take a map for a certain function. So I don't ascribe to a single map. Like even the Gleason's has a function to what it does, but it's not a map I ascribe to because to me that's just a reification fallacy. Because people take things like maps or like you guys, the globe Earth model or whatever, and you think it's real. So you reify that model into reality. And to me, I don't do that. I understand there's things that are accurate in certain aspects and there's things that aren't. So I don't ascribe to any actually.
I understand, yeah, because my next question would then have been, if you were to the standard flat Earth map that I think is David Weiss's app with the clock and the
Yeah, he
um,
uses the Gleason, AE.
yeah, so the normal round flat Earth map, because I know in the Bible it says God sent angels to the four corners of the earth, so that already breaks the
Well,
biblical flat
well,
Earth
the
map
four
if you
corners.
subscribe to the round one.
Yeah, but what it was saying, the four corners is just based on cardinal directions. So it's just north, east, south, and west. That's all.
Okay, but where is south then? You
Away
understand,
from
or
the
where is east? Yeah, you understand, or where is east and where is west? So it comes back to the on the Gleason's map. You can't so away from
yeah, because
north, so everywhere is south.
Because the Gleasons has the North Pole as the center, the north, and then
Yeah,
outwards is south. So yeah, that's what the Gleason's map is. But like I said, that is a sundial map.
yeah,
So it's specifically working out how the sun is in location to a certain time. It's for the day. So it moves around east to west just like we observe, and it has further and closer times with the seasons. But there are definitely flaws in that map, I would say, because the issue I have a lot of the time, people try and use that map and strawman distances, or they take now because the southern hemisphere is spread out, they try and use I got yous with that. But in the meantime, that's not what that's about. That maps distortion has got nothing to do with distortion of continents or distances. It's specifically about the position of the sun moving around in a circuit, which, by the way, if you had to wrap that around a globe, it gives exactly the same path.
yeah. So the thing is with the globe, it's just not as close as it would be on the um, Gleason's map, if you understand. So with us, the sun is 8 light minutes away. And that's where only half of the sphere gets illuminated, and that's where the seasons come from because of the axial tilt, stuff like that. So I did a video on who's the guy that did the Marty Leeds, I think. No, it's Fittest Flat Earth. So I did a video on Fittest Flat Earth where he made the claim that the sun in winter in the northern hemisphere, so summer here with us, moves faster across the sky. That's why the days are shorter. But now the problem is we over here experience longer days. So if the sun were moving faster across the sky, we would definitely be moving faster
Yeah, I wouldn't.
um,
I
for us
wouldn't.
as well.
I would say we only observe 15 degrees an hour. That's all we observe. We don't observe it moving faster or slower. But the sun is just in an apparent position. So I don't agree that the sun is 93 million miles away, or 8 light seconds, as you say. I do
Light
believe it's
seconds.
more local. Yeah, I do believe it's more local. And I don't think we see the actual sun. I would say it's more of a projection, maybe.
So projection of the sun onto the firmament, I guess.
Yeah, and that's why I think sometimes you get the people that's observed two suns, or they've observed an anomaly anomaly that it's either somewhere further south or north compared to what they say. Because I mean, even when I went and I did my summer observation December now, I can tell you the sun does rise southeast, and it does set southwest. But that does explain with the summer, because in the summer the sun is further out on uh, the outer edges, you would say, because it's closer to the Earth. Because that's why when it's Antarctic daylight all the time, in the solstice in the north, it's dark that time, and when it's light in the north, it's dark in the south. Now you guys are attributing that to the tilt, obviously, the wobble, where we just understand it's just the sun moving up and down, and it's different circular paths, just like the Bible says.
Yeah, but so with not ascribing to any specific map, it's difficult for you to actually pinpoint exactly what the sun would do over the map that's not there. So my next question is, why is there so much discourse, if I can put it like that, between flat earthers? So it's like none of you can agree on anything except
Well,
that you think the earth is flat.
let's put it this way. This problem with flat Earth is you get a lot of plants and shells in there, so they come here and they kind of infiltrate the community. You kind of say, so it's to make stupid things. But when it comes to the disagreements, there will be disagreements because we don't we see it as we're thinking for ourselves. You understand? We're thinking logically, we are thinking critically, and we don't just accept anything everybody says. Unlike the Globers, unfortunately, you guys have to agree on your specific belief on how it's presented to you, because if you don't, it doesn't make sense, because you guys have specific claims. We don't really have claims, so we can have disagreements. That's why we get these idiots like Rising Earth and all this nonsense. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we do have our different agreements.
I'll have to go and have a look. I have to write that name for
Go
myself.
look at go to Dell. Dell.
Oh, Dell, yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
beyond the
Yes,
imaginary curve. Yeah, he
yes.
believes the Earth is having a constant acceleration or something.
Yeah, it's to ascribe the 9.8 meters per second squared downwards. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
at least that solves the problem with the 9.8 meters per second squared downwards.
Not actually, because if you know, like you say, you know the physics a bit. If you have a disk, as he puts it, which is flat Earth society, if you have that, you will have differences of that 9.8 based on a centrifugal force. I mean, it's a flat disk. If you
Yeah,
take
but
a swing ball, and you change the tennis ball to a plate, like he says, you'll have big issues because it's not going to give the same.
I think I misunderstood the point with the acceleration. I thought it's just constantly accelerating in one direction upwards.
No, he says
So
it's like,
okay, I understand. So I thought you meant like just accelerating constantly forever. Like
you have some of them that do believe it's constantly
yeah.
accelerating up,
So
but
that,
I mean,
that problem would give us again by a few years, the Earth would be faster than the speed of light, and then
it will be in faster speed of light by years. And what are they accelerating into? And if you think about it, also it violates the first law of thermodynamics. I mean, where are they getting that energy, and how is it perpetually going on and on without actually slowing down or transforming that energy anywhere else? So to me, it's a nonsensical thing.
Yeah. So last question that I really have that I want to ask you is, if there was evidence presented to you, what evidence would it be to make you believe the globe again? Because like you said, you were a glober, so there was a stage where you came from globe Earth, and then you got went, you said, to Durban and just started thinking about stuff. So what would need to happen to reverse that? If you'd want to answer, it's up to you. Yeah.
No. I'm more than happy to be open. I would say it's three main things, though. But my main one would be a demonstration of gas pressure containment, and then it'd be measured Earth curve, and then observation of Earth being able to rotate.
Okay. So the only thing with the gas pressure is, remember, the atmosphere is atmospheric pressure. It's not gas pressure, and it decreases as you go in elevation. So at Mount Everest top, you need gas masks, oxygen masks, because the air gets too thin because the pressure is lower. So that's why water also boils at like 32 degrees Celsius up there. Whereas
the pressure
down. Yeah. So in a sealed container, the pressure is constant.
But the problem is the atmospheric pressure, as you're saying, is still gas. It's still a gas pressure. Dalton's law is just the conglomeration of the different gases, which they call atmospheric pressure. But the point is, it's still gas. It still requires containment. And how I see it, it's already contained. So the impossibility is to how would you demonstrate you can have gas pressure without containment? That to me is my biggest.
And then you said the other one was measurable Earth curve, and the third one was
observable Earth rotation.
Observable rotation. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I have from me. If you have questions, feel free to ask them.
I'm just gonna say, anybody in chat as well, if you have any questions for Heinrich, this is your chance. And Heinrich, I have to say, dude, I think we can actually get along. I do think you're a great guy. I've got nothing against you.
Like I said, is just because we've got different viewpoints.
Definitely. But I actually want to ask, what actually got you into radiology there? What did you?
It's actually been a journey. So I started studying genetics and microbiology, and then in first year BSc you do a little bit of everything. So I had physics as a subject, and from there I got into study medicine, but I wanted to continue physics major along with medicine major, and they said I wasn't allowed to do it. So then I went and I said, okay, it's fine, I'll study medicine. And like 2 weeks after, they came and says, look, if you do a physics major, you can do medical physics, and it's technically medicine and physics. And then I was like, great, let's do it. Yeah. So yeah, that's the journey I've been on to get where I am.
It's weird because even me, I like studied mostly for graphic design and jewelry, and I did graphic design for like 10 years, and then I ended up doing panel beating, and now I'm spray painting. But it's really odd because now I'm busy looking to transition into working with hydraulics and pumps and stuff. So it's like you study for something and it's just not what you get into. It's weird.
Yeah, so I think the only people that I know of that do what they studied is people that study medicine, law, and CA.
Mm.
And maybe architects as well. But most of the other people that I know of, they go study and they go and work for, or they do their own thing, or they work for another company, or they go work for their parents' company, or
Yeah. I got one question from you for someone
yes.
already. It says, Heinrich, are you able to demonstrate gas pressure without containment?
So on Earth, no. So the problem is gas pressure without containment, because we are on Earth with gravity acting as the container. So gravity, all gases have mass. We can agree on that.
Yeah. Mass is a thing.
Yeah, so mass is a thing. So mass attracting mass, you don't ascribe to that, but it's also a thing, and it's been proved with balls in an isolated room. So mass attracting mass is a thing. So the attraction force of Earth is of Earth on the gases is greater than that of the gases escaping. So the vacuum of space isn't a vacuum like sucking a vacuum. The vacuum of space just means without any particles in it. So now the upper layer of the atmosphere, which is the thinnest part of the atmosphere, does lose particles into the vacuum of space. It does happen. So it is contained, but with this, we do lose particles into space. And there have been hydrogen particles detected past the moon. So it is something that, so even
Yeah,
our atmosphere, gravity acts as the container.
they claimed that, a few years ago, they claimed they found that the moon is in Earth's atmosphere. So,
Yeah, so the idea with that is they found some hydrogen particle or helium particles, I can't remember which one it is, past the atmosphere, past the distance that the moon is from
hydrogen,
us. Yes.
but yeah, obviously, I don't agree with you on the gravity part.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not yet to debate, guys. Not tonight.
Yeah.
We'll have a debate probably on this sometime, because I don't agree with what he says, just like he doesn't agree with us. So, but the simple answer is no. He can't demonstrate it because we're already in the contained system.
Yeah, so we are in Earth, so we do want to get to the equilibrium. And now you would probably think that, so why don't the gases escape into the vacuum of space to form this another equilibrium? That's just because gravity is stronger than the gases trying to escape, if I can put it like that.
Yeah. Do you have any questions from your side or on your comments? I was just saying, mass is a thing because it just describes substance. That's all. That's why mass is a thing.
Just how much matter is in a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, I don't agree with Cavendish. Ooh, thank you. I will read all the super chats out just now when we are done here, but thank you guys. You've rocked.
So none of the questions will not spark a debate. So I'll just do one. So How do you explain the differences in air pressure on a flat Earth? But I think I already know the answer, or what you will give us the answer. But go ahead. But yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
that's how I've explained it many times. It's because we live in a dynamic closed system, and because most of the gases are at the ground level, which are denser too, they are fighting in all directions and having collisions until they finally do disperse into the more available space, you could say. So, yeah, it's just practically temperature, volume, and pressure play a role in why we have pressure gradients.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Yeah, so one thing that I would ask is, um, to, if you ever get a chance or to demonstrate, is to demonstrate in a closed, like a contained gas with different gases, to show that there is different pressures at different heights in that container.
Well, I don't know if you know, someone a few years ago actually did that demonstration. They took a, uh, a gas bottle and they welded barometers on both sides and they stuck it in an ice bucket and they heated the one side up and it showed a difference in temperatures in that one container.
Yeah, no, but what I don't, not with temperatures,
You
because
want you
temperature
want different gases. Look,
different
obviously
gas
to do that,
pressurized. Yeah.
you can actually observe that today. If you have a large enough container with a right amount of gases and you just leave it and settle, you would be able to get that. But you're going to need a large enough container to get that kind of reading. So yeah, it's possible. I just want to say, someone what's a good question? She says, "Are you able to explain the lunar waves that have been recorded on video?" You know, I don't know if you've seen it when they show when they
I've got,
observe the moon. It looks almost like wave ripples.
if you have it ready,
Let me see
because
if I can
I
find.
haven't seen it. But I'm not an astrophysicist, so I probably won't have the answer. But I can find out what the answer is.
Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here's one. Here's one. It almost looked like like waves in front of the moon. See that wave going
Oh,
across.
yeah.
There we go. And people observe this all the time. Really odd.
Yeah. If I would guess now, probably either something to do with the atmosphere, or because I see that is filmed at, I think, 200 frames. It might be something to do with the shutter of the camera. But yeah, like I said, I'm not either astrophysicist or meteorologist or anything to do with the atmosphere and space, really. But I've got the basic understanding of physics.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's like you haven't really been presented with before, and I don't think you
Yeah.
really make a claim on it. Um, so, what would convince you that the Earth's flat?
So firstly, getting to the firmament. So let's ignore the fact that you think that there is, um, like the Antarctic Treaty, like Eric Dubay says, forbids anyone to go to Antarctica and stuff like that. That would be one. Or just high enough so that you can see from the one side to the other side of the Earth. Because if it's truly flat, then there has to be a point that you can see from one side to the other.
No, I don't agree with that. Like I said, we don't want to make this into debate, but
Yeah, yeah.
but I think when
Yeah,
we
so
do have a
that's
debate thing, then
right.
we can talk about that. But yeah, just to give you a rundown, because we see through the atmosphere and we have limitations of things, that's why you wouldn't see, even if it's a perfectly flat surface for 100 miles, you wouldn't see, for instance. So, but yeah, I think when we do have a debate, we'll bring stuff like that out and then.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think there's really anything, yeah, an image from of Earth from space. But since space for you is technically outside of the firmament, then that would not exist unless there's a way through the firmament that we are not
Well,
aware of?
you see, no, in the Bible, the stars and the moon and everything and the warning stars are inside the
Yeah.
firmament. So that's part of space, you could say, inside. So it's in the same biosphere.
Yeah,
Firmament.
but yeah, you understand. So an image that shows landmarks. Well, it doesn't have to be from one side of the Earth to the other. Just landmarks that are on the opposite sides of the sphere on the same side. You understand?
Okay.
Because that's definitive. Then there's nothing, because there is no amount of refraction that would get this side and this side of the sphere next to each other. Understand?
Yeah. You see, because that's what also bothers me so much. Because you guys claim an antipodal, you have to literally believe someone is standing antipodal to you right now, which to me is
My
also,
antipode is in the middle of the ocean, so I
yeah,
don't think.
but I understand. But you got to believe that, and that to me is very unobservable as well. So that's just one thing that's also kind of tickles me. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lot. The globe's based on a lot of assumptions that isn't observable, and I think that's one thing that's also pushed me to become a flat earther, because I don't see anything other than the globe just based on faith.
Okay. Then my last thing is, 'cause I forgot I wanted to ask this. So you do not believe that any pictures from NASA are real? It's either CGI or photoshopped or stitched together and stuff like that. Now with amateur astrologists and amateur astrophotographers and stuff like that, where they take pictures of the moon and you can actually see the moon and the craters on the moon and see how the sun lights up some of the craters and don't light up the middle and stuff like that. Do you have an explanation for that, or is that something that you haven't
No,
really looked at or thought about? Or
no, because like I said, I don't really know what the moon is, other than just know it's a lesser light, as the Bible says. I don't think the moon is a physical thing, though. But it does appear to have shadows with craters. No one's denying that, I think. I just don't think it's a physical substance, terraformer, as I said, to be able
yeah,
to have people walking there. But yeah, it's definitely, the moon's an awesome thing to observe, though. I'm
yeah,
not doubting. It's very beautiful.
yeah. And looking forward to maybe seeing a bit of a blood moon next
Mm,
month. Yeah,
nice. Yeah, I'm happy I got my camera. So I just got to get a tripod for it so
can
it
track the
can,
moon along.
yeah. So it's a bit difficult at the moment because you need it to sit still and have long exposure. Someone asking me if he believes that the government lies to their citizens.
So I don't think that the government tells everyone everything that they are currently busy with. Because I think if you know half of the stuff the government has to deal with, especially in places like America, so some of the like superpowers in the world, if you have to know what the government deals with on a daily basis, you would go out of your mind, either in fear and panic, or just 100% disbelief, because you can't think that you can't conceive about what a government has to go through every day. So I don't think they share everything, but I don't think they would lie about stuff like flat Earth versus globe Earth. I'm not sure what else the
Well,
Americans believe their government lies about, um, but definitely ours. I don't think there's a lot that they lie about. Maybe just where the funds go. That's definitely something they lie about.
especially South Africa, just to let you know.
Yeah.
um,
So yeah, so I don't think that there's big lies and that they deliberately keep from us, unless
well,
it's related to like terrorists and stuff like that,
well,
like 9/11 saga. And
well. You can look at it this way. What do you think will happen if it had to come out that the governments were lying to everybody about the shape of the Earth? I mean, do you think there'll be chaos?
yeah, chaos and riots in the street.
So would that be a good reason that they would keep the lie going because they don't
Um,
want chaos?
the thing is, the shape of the Earth has been thought of as a globe long before most governments were like established. So I don't think it's something the governments really worry about.
But yeah, that's quite cool.
Yeah.
I thought we're gonna have more questions.
Yeah, I think since it's not a set debate, there aren't
That's just the
as
chat,
much reasonable questions. Yeah.
But yeah, if you ever want to have a debate and whatever, just let me know. If you just want to have a chat again, it's also definitely, like I said, we
Yeah.
definitely. I'm not gonna be hostile towards you at all. I think you're a great guy, and I'll also promote your channel to people. So guys, do go and subscribe to
Yeah.
Real Nuclear Physicist. He is over 1,000 subscribers now, so congratulations, man. The
Yeah,
first
thanks.
1,000,
That happened just before New Year's.
the first 1,000 is always the hardest.
Oh, no, it feels like the second thousand's the hardest.
No, it gets a bit quicker. At least I'm like 5 away from 8K, 5K now, so I'm getting there.
Yeah, almost. Yeah. So, anybody in my chat as well, if you want to see the other side of the globe Earth versus flat Earth saga, go subscribe to Flatzoid. Like I said, he's 5 away, so maybe you can be the 5 that gets him to 5K.
And also let you know, there's 2 other people that's recently come to me at work that's told me, do you know the Earth's flat? Just to let you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I haven't had that in Bloom at all. I think it's to do with most of the people that I know in Bloom is physicists and astrophysicists and work at Point and Observatory and at the planetarium on Naval Hill and stuff like that. So most of the people that I know are full-on physicists.
I love the planetarium, by the way.
Yeah.
I think it's very interesting how it works, the physics behind how they have to set up a planetarium to work.
Yeah, and the planetarium here also does like shows. We went to watch Quiscombe's, like a very intimate in the planetarium about I think November last year.
That's quite cool. Yeah, Bloom's a bit far for me, so I could.
Yeah. Yeah, no, well, Thomas is up there, so yes, you can walk to Harare. So
Yeah, I mean, my friend's farm is literally on the border of Botswana. I can literally climb over to Botswana if I want to.
Yeah, so it's different worlds, and you've got all the green, like the valleys and
yeah, I'm in between mountains. It's really nice.
Yeah, so it's flat, nothing.
I agree.
Yeah, but thanks.
But it was great. I appreciate you coming on, man, giving me the time.
Yeah, it's always fun to talk. Yeah, like you said, if you want to do a debate, wish we can schedule something. Any topic.
Anything.
It doesn't have to be flat Earth versus globe Earth. But yeah, thanks, and yeah, thanks for having me.
And you too, man. I appreciate everything, and yeah. Till next time.
Till next time. Bye.
Blessings, man. Cheers. Bye. Okay, guys, I'm going to send the link to everybody. If you want to come in, please let me know. Let me send everything. The link is sent on email, so you guys can come in. I'm just too scared to send it on Element, unfortunately, because yeah. Oh, but Jeff, okay, I'll send it just in PJ's channel because I don't think there'll be anybody there. But it's good to see everybody. You guys are awesome. Appreciate all the super chats. I'll read it out now. Roger Ledwell for his $5 says, Upward Rising and Globe Earth have the same problem. First law is a big with your ball as age. Insane. What's up, PJ?
Yo. He was a nice enough guy, wasn't he?
Hey, I think Kindrick's a nice guy. I think he is unfortunately lost.
Yeah. Without doubt. I mean, that's evident. That's evident because he's totally indoctrinated to the globe. But he just can't see any sense in flat Earth, can he? I mean, the comment about I know it wasn't a debate, but being able to see, you should be able to see one end to the other. I don't get how they all think this.
Yeah, that's McToon's fault,
It's-
unfortunately.
But is it
And
not?
as I said, I didn't want to really get into debate because tonight wasn't about a debate.
No, of
So
course.
obviously, when we do have a debate on that, I'll explain it to him better.
Mm.
But it's McToon. I blame McToon because he's the one that teaches people if it's a flat Earth, you should teach forever. No, that's nonsense.
Of course.
What's up, Roger? Okay, I think let me just quickly shout out all the super chats quickly because I couldn't do that while we were live. Roger Ledwell gifted a membership. Thank you very much. For Jacks gifted a membership as well. Thank you very much. And gifted another membership. Thank you, For Jacks. And then Austin Murphy became a member, or he was already a member for 6 months. So thank you very much. Royd ASX381, thank you for being here, man. He gifted 5 memberships. Really, really appreciate it. And then Roger Lidwell, that's the super chat was read. Victoria, $5. Best flat Earth channel. Woohoo! Thank you very much, Victoria. Appreciate the super chat. You rock. Logan's run for £2. Mass
What's
attracting mass is a thing. Fell off my chair. I know. I was biting my tongue when he said mass attracts mass.
Not weird. What's happened to our avatars?
I know.
Because he was.
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
What's
My
going on?
avatars
But-
don't work.
Yeah, I think it's saying I've got to upload avatars again by the looks of it. It's telling me to upload one.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, you have to upload new ones again.
Yeah, it's got to upload
Yeah,
them. It must have been a reboot or something.
did that.
Update.
I'm fine
And
like that.
then, and then Stroops Cat for his final super chat, ask him if he believes that governments lies to their citizens. Unfortunately, it's good that he understands governments do lie, but he still trusts
Yeah.
them. That's the funny thing.
Yeah. And NASA doesn't lie that much.
Not enough.
Just a
I
week.
do have to comment on that though when he says the globe came before government. Yeah, but governance hinges on people believing on the globe.
Right.
So if the people find out that the governments have been lying to them about this all the time, they won't follow the government anymore. There will be a
Exactly.
whole upheaval, and the government can't govern the people.
Well, Flat
So
Stick-
yes, they got all the motive to lie.
Exactly.
Didn't kings and queens actually build government? They're the ones that base their religion on the globe, correct?
They hold their power.
Yeah.
And also, if you look into the history of rulers, usually of government powers, they're usually based with links to Masonry or in Masonry or Jesuit. So
Yep.
Mainly, I will start with further. I will start with the Babylon and the old bloodlines.
It's changed.
good to see you, Anush.
That's cool. It's actually a new
Good to be
outlet.
here.
It's changed completely. It's got like once you put your avatar up, it's got like a blurry image of your avatar in the background. That's pretty good.
No,
It's changed.
when someone's asking me if I believe in conspiracy theories, I always say I'm not conspiracy theorist. I'm conspiracy analyst, and I always bring an argument when NY was created by CIA. And if someone asks me if I believe other conspiracy theories, I say yes, all of them.
Yeah, well, you see, the thing is, they've stigmatized conspiracy.
Yeah.
So they've taken it, and now anything that doesn't agree, they just stigmatize it and call it a conspiracy. So it becomes a bad thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why I don't agree really that people call like flat Earth a conspiracy theory, because what's conspiring? We're not conspiring anything. You can look at it as a way as the government's conspiring to hide the truth, fine.
Yes.
But I don't see flat Earth as itself as a conspiracy.
No.
People have to understand that conspiracies do exist. And they have to understand that if there are two people and they have a bit of power, they're conspiring. So calling that conspiracy theory, it's conspiracy fact. It's not conspiracy theory.
Yeah, it's proven the government lies, so there's no theory behind it.
Oh yeah.
Well, they're the ones that invented the term, right?
No, Flat, you're wrong. Government is here to help you.
CIA did.
Definitely.
I wonder why.
Yeah, the government cares for us so much, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. They really do love us. They
Why
love our
my-
taxes.
My politician's always at the door asking how I am. No.
Oh, yeah.
During voting set. Yeah. When they're up for election.
Yeah, you.
They love you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
listen. if voting would change anything, it will be prohibited. It's very simple.
Oh yeah. Oh, they've been trying that already here.
Yeah, and you don't have a choice but what they offer you, correct?
And look, another one of my thoughts. We really don't need them. Let's say it from the personal perspective. But it's a big but. They need us. Why? It's not about on who you vote. It's only about the vote itself. Because if doesn't matter who wins, because they are different in some small things. But global agenda is always pushed forward. So it doesn't really matter who wins. But when you vote, you give them justification for the tyrannical rules. And that's the problem. People can grasp this idea. Let's imagine now around 20% will only vote. Then they wouldn't have enough people who voted, and they wouldn't have justification for their rules. So no governments will be created. People don't get it. They think they vote. They change anything. They won't. They only vote for their own oppression.
Look at it like a farm, I think. They give you 2 feeds, and you don't have no choice but those 2 to go to. There's one government. That's what I look at it as. They give you 2 choices, one government. In all of our institutions. That's the way it's set up, right?
I strongly predict around 2030 will be one government. One, let's say, global, quote, government.
If they want
And
to get their way, it will be.
Oh boy.
It ain't going to happen. There'll be an uprising.
It is Friday, correct?
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, right.
Yes, since midnight.
Yes. The 28th of February.
Yeah, it's the end of the month.
Yep.
Guys, which month has that 8 days?
Every single one of them.
Yes.
So let's say the government lies all the time, and people like us that don't lie get demonized. What's the problem here?
The problem is Luciferian agenda, Satan agenda, because good things will be called bad, and bad will be called good.
We're definitely living in the end times, so.
Oh yeah.
We see the perversion happening very strongly today. That's why you have churches teaching all this LGBTQ rubbish as truth and saying Jesus was gay and he wasn't a real figure. And
we are living in the worse times than Sodom and Gomorrah before.
I agree.
Way worse than now than before.
They're making it, dude. That's what it is.
I did a live the other day, and this female pastor thinks Jesus is cringe, and she actually did think he was cringe, but yet she allegedly worships him. It was so weird. It was so weird, wasn't it? Thinking Jesus is cringe. It was about that scripture, you know, about being called a dog when it was related to Gentiles and stuff like that. She took offense to that scripture. She thinks Jesus was being misogynistic, and she actually thinks Jesus repented of how he spoke to the woman.
Did you ever take under consideration that they always blaspheme Jesus, but they never blaspheme Holy Spirit? Because they know what would happen.
And that's why more than ever we have to start pursuing strengthening our relationship with our Father and the Holy Spirit, and strengthening discernment and giving and having and growing that relationship, because we're in this world, but we're not going to be of it. We're in the kingdom of heaven is within us, and we have to start decreeing that and living that, because we're in a world that's not ours.
Yeah,
we need to start showing the love of God. We need to start doing that. Truth is winning, and truth is winning.
We're in the world. We're not of it.
That's right. We have to think of that all the time.
Well, even on their side, they think the same way too. The far Satanists actually think they're not of this world too. They actually proclaim that on a regular basis. If you dig in deep enough into it.
Can I just ask? Can't Fix Stupid. What's it about? Can't Fix Stupid. Dave. Sorry, I know it's Can't Fix Stupid. But I know he is Dave. What's Kingdom Context live about?
Huh? I don't know.
Because he's going a little bit strange lately.
Look at this, guys. Look at Blue Ghost.
What is that?
He's going over the moon. He's gonna land on the moon, guys.
Is he? Nice.
Oh my word, that looks so
ridiculous.
Oh, that's great. That is, oh my
Yeah, I
goodness.
was
You
wait.
need
I
to
was
ask
waiting for
India
you
to help them create video.
to point out that Artemis looks just like the other space programs. I don't know where that kid was coming
Will the
off of.
blues how will the blue landing ghost landing go? Perfect soft landing. Okay, hard landing. Other. I'm just gonna say other because it's not happening.
Oh, they're asking you to get a poll. Nice.
This is fake, man. Come on.
It's ridiculous, man.
That's
But
terrible.
I think that this moon landing, supposedly made by the India, it was just a test how people gullible are, because you can clearly see it's fake. It's just
Yeah.
like Atari 65, C64, Commodore. The graphic was terrible, and people still believe it. Yeah, it's moon landing.
Well,
It reminded me of Nintendo NES.
Yeah, well, they did that on purpose to get you to say that. I think they're
That
trying
is
to-
interesting. That
Yeah,
is interesting.
true
No,
Christian.
people
Yeah, I'm
believe it,
starting to believe that, man. Starting to believe that.
They
True
don't believe
Christian.
their own eyes. They only listen. Yeah, don't believe it. I didn't do it.
I want to point out something to you guys quickly, okay? If you look at this, it hasn't even rendered properly.
No.
Look at that.
Nope.
That's awful.
Look there. It's literally it's still rendering. The
Yeah.
rest is a bit rendered. That's all.
Actually
Look
looks
at
like
the
it's got
lighting.
on it.
Yeah. Look at the hard edges. You can literally see the hard rotor trimmed edges here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Wow.
Flash, you send them a link to Unreal Engine.
You know what it looks like?
But it's real because it looks so fake.
Yeah. So it looks like if you have a video, just a videotape playing on the TV, then stick something over the top of the TV screen, then film it with a camera. That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it
you
does.
understand, you can see the rotoscope. They literally cut it out there. It's got the green screen. The focal points don't even match up from the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Look
But you know
how
cameras
this
work in a vacuum, Flash. Sorry.
You know
Oh
what?
yeah. I forgot there's different physics in space, guys.
Not everyone has ability to question. That's why I'm glad I'm here with you guys, because you're questioning
I
everything.
mean, look at this.
Look, we can make mistakes. We can
Wait,
sometimes make wrong assumptions.
They're gonna say
But we are
they're gonna
questioning.
say this. Yeah. But look at this. They're gonna say it's just reflection, but look how off it is.
Hey, Flash, the wing over here on the right hand side is like warped already
What?
with the fisheye lens too. Look at it bending. It's
Look,
turning up.
Oh my gosh, this is
This
ridiculous.
is-
Oh, there's no stars again.
I just saw a glitch in here again. Look at this here. As soon as it goes down, look, you're gonna see a glitch. It's gonna show you.
Is it an edit?
There we go.
But
Oh,
Flats,
yeah.
they're just gonna say, well, that's just the camera rendering, and that's completely normal.
Yeah, it's pure glitches.
It looks like
Isn't it?
Look
What
at
on
that.
earth is that?
That looks like a scene from GoldenEye in the background there.
What is that? It looks like it's an unfolding piece of tinfoil.
Yeah, it's
it
trying
is.
to
It looks
unfold.
foil. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, people think this is real.
Yeah.
Well, you know all that friction
thing.
in the space vacuum.
That's what's scary.
Oh, man, look.
Nuts.
Look, people even think that the government is real.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
I asked one question of you guys.
Word.
Tell me what the government is. It's very hard to say it, to show it where the government is, because you can't really say it. You can't really show it. What is building? No, it's not the building. Are the people in the building? No, it's not the people in the building. Government
well,
is
govern means
to rule.
govern means to control, and
Yes.
meant means to mind.
Yes.
Control mind.
Control of the mind, exactly.
Yeah.
But you can't really show where the government is, because if you go by the building, no, that's not the government. They're only residing there. People, that's not the government as well. They're part of government, but they're not government. So please show me. Just think about it. How you would show someone the government? You can't.
Wait.
What happened to the moon? The moon just shifted there.
Yeah.
Wait, look at this. Look
Look
at
at
this.
the.
There we go.
Woo.
Oh,
ooh,
nice.
ooh. Oh, slow down,
Sorry.
slow down.
It was southeast wind. That's why.
Sorry, I hit some turbulence where there's no wind.
Yes, in a vacuum.
Well, the moon is hollow, isn't it? It's got a base inside it, so it's kind of lighter than people think,
What's up, Ryan?
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah, right.
Hello.
All right.
This is
Yeah,
the
so
worst.
apparently, KIC.
Are we going to see Are we going to see our flag there, guys, and our little Apollo lunar module base?
It's
I'm
landing.
sorry. This looks like a 3D rendering on Blender or something.
It looks
This
terrible.
moon.
It looks
Look at
terrible.
this.
Is it going to land? Seriously, is it going down?
There was a joke back in the times in the
No,
communist
it's not.
system in Poland.
Story
No,
He says
based-
it's
It was a joke that the Russians came to the moon and painted all the moon red as a communist. Then the American came and wrote Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
what is he doing? What are they doing right now?
They're going.
I
They're,
think they're like turning to try and get
Oh,
right.
no stars. Can't see the stars. It's too
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Oh, there's some stars.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
they're not
How do
gonna-
people
My mind is blown away with that. Absolutely.
But how do people look at that and think, "Wow, this is real"?
Isn't it mad? Isn't it mad?
Well, they spend their day in front of a video screen playing video games anyway, so everything looks real. I think
So
it's
That
fun,
is so
but
true. If you think about the majority of the people that watch that are usually people that sit in front of their computers most of the time of their day and play computer games
Mhm.
or watch a lot of sci-fi movies
Yeah.
or it's a very specific target audience that actually believe this stuff.
Yeah. It's
You mean the biggest
it's
irritant?
programming at its finest.
it makes you an NPC completely, doesn't it?
Words are spells. It tell live vision. They tell you a lie, then you have vision, and you think about it, what they tell you. That's why you have channels, because they're channeling spells. Words are spells, spelling. And
Yep.
you have programs. They program you. It's very simple.
Yep.
Just the shell of a human, man. To be honest with you, people like that.
I'm not human. I'm a human.
Yeah.
And I am man.
Man.
I'm only human of flesh and blood. I'm made.
Oh, yeah, they got another.
So let's show it. Go ahead. Come on.
Fire, the Blue
Dude.
Ghost mission Landed just sent breathtaking images.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
That's
Well, look at this.
beautiful.
That looks like it came from Antarctica, doesn't it?
Look at
Look
oh
at
my.
it.
oh no.
Sorry, how
Wow.
big
There
is
is
the moon?
no. Oh my
How big is the
gosh.
moon again, guys?
I don't know.
Quarter the
It's
size of the alleged globe.
No, it looks like computer. No, come on. You
Flatzoid.
can't get
And
people that believe that.
Dustin Nemo's uploaded video in the matter of your debate on his channel. I just
Nemo's-
posted the link.
Debate the moon landing was a hoax. Was with me, Dustin Nemos versus Ozean and Baseria. Yeah? I was in the
Yeah.
debate. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Wow.
Yeah,
good.
apparently a Kingdom in Context is having an open night for all the top flat earthers. An open
Top
night.
flat earthers, you mean
The
shills?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's what I think, yeah.
Because
how
if it
about the-
was top flat earthers,
Oh boy,
I would
so far.
if it was top flat earthers, I would have been invited. I wasn't.
Exactly.
How about that round table thing that Nathan wasn't invited to too?
Mm.
Yeah, there's a bit of dodgy things going on, unfortunately.
I think Mark's gonna bow out. Watch.
Oh,
Mr. Sar-
some more. Look, sun video footage.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh.
the Earth is just so small. Isn't it?
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah,
How do people look at that and go, "Wow, this is brilliant. This is so real."
oh.
high
No,
school
it is surreal.
ABA administrators can make better videos than this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It even took a little beeline.
Great CGI. I can admit that.
Dude, unbelievable.
Putting so much lens
The
flares
speed on
okay.
that thing. Did you
I
see
wanna
how
know-
fast he was leaving the Earth?
Okay, it's obviously sped up, but I mean,
Oh,
why
okay.
is it put so much lens flare in a vacuum?
That's a good question.
Mm.
What about the bending in space time?
I mean, look at this. That's as real as this, guys. Does see something's there?
Yeah, the
What's going-
shadow attack has
what's
got
going
blood
on?
in it.
What's going on? Oh. Okay,
What's that altitude he's flying at? Come on. Think
Let's
about
get
it
to where it
horizontal.
actually has. Oh, there we go. Look at this. This is as real as what they showed.
Mhm. Yeah. Touchdown.
Oh,
So-
man.
This is a round table going on.
Yeah, there is. That's what I was-
Okay. Dearth and KIC.
When is it?
Oh, it's
It's
tonight.
right now. It's live
Now.
on YouTube.
Okay, let's go to
Yeah.
KLC.
Yep.
Oh, Nathan predicted he wasn't going to get invited. So
Dude, blue. Yeah. Like you can't even say anything. You'll get absolutely. Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
there he is. He's got
Oh,
the
here we go.
For hosting us,
Yuck it up.
appreciate it. This is going to be good getting all of us back together
Absolutely.
and talking about
Oh,
life.
It's a show party.
Yeah, welcome.
Life.
Next, we also
I just want to say, Justin, it is now 3 minutes past 10 p.m.
Is it dark
And I
outside?
want to just say again to Justin, thanks for that other big super chat last month. The money's finally in. So we're able to get a printer, which is really going to help with the schoolwork. I'm going to get a hard drive and some lighting. So really, really appreciate it, man.
Dude, that was awesome, wasn't it? That 500,
Awesome.
right? That was a nice one.
It's really, really going to help.
I know.
also have our brother Rick Hummers here. Hello.
Hey guys, how's it going? Good to be here.
Who? Rick.
All right, Rick. Sounds good. Looks good. Well,
Yep,
welcome.
got
Welcome.
everything. Take my headband off.
He reminds me of Bob Nodell. a
We
little
also
bit.
have Ian Leahy is joining us today. Welcome,
That
brother.
is-
Hey, hi. Thanks very much. Thanks for having me.
Do you know? Yeah,
Should be interesting.
I've heard of him, but I haven't watched his stuff before.
His voice sounds familiar, but I don't really recognize the face.
So it's okay. So Sean, why wasn't I invited, man?
Yeah.
He used to come here plenty enough flats until the TFE thing, until after
Yeah.
the.
He still emails.
As soon as they went to Antarctica, he stopped coming here.
Yep.
He still emails me.
Oh, he still emails you.
Oh, yeah.
We still talk on
Dude.
email.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you remember right after they got back, he brought him right on for an interview and he was kissing her butt right away.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it's weird because he was one of the first ones to interview Duffy, and Duffy lied to him.
And he called him out, man. Called
Yeah,
him
but
out.
he's even called him out lately. I did a good video calling him out about the firmament as well recently.
Nice.
But it's stuff like this that make a person go, why are
Yeah.
you associating with these people?
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
I think Karen B had something to do with it, maybe.
Oh,
Let's see
boy.
if any more people are there. Oh, okay.
Is that Matt Long? Okay.
Joe Hanvey. See, even Joe Hanvey's there. For what?
Yeah, wow.
Show us a reflection.
Ken. Okay.
Some of the things that have come up recently that people think are antagonistic or refuting of the entire concept of the flat Earth, or a huge portion of Christians call it biblical cosmology. And then also maybe just remind people of some of the foundational concepts and experiments that have been done that's led so many people to believe we are on a flat, stationary, immovable plane, and it's not a ball in space as we were taught as children. We also have Nathan Thompson joining the stage. Welcome, brother.
And Nathan Thompson.
Nathan, he's there?
There he is.
Yep.
Is he
Tinfoil
there?
hat.
Does he have a link?
I see something.
No link.
doubt.
Oh, okay.
Of course not.
Nathan, are you there? Okay, Nathan, just
TFE was the final experiment. If the sun does this, then that. If the sun doesn't do this, then that. That's classic neurolinguistic programming where you're storing the information. The base is, this is the final experiment. And now
I don't think Dave Weiss should talk about TFE
No.
because
Nope.
he's been flip-flopping all the
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
saying this
Yeah.
is fake, that's not fake. This is fake, that's not fake. He keeps
I was speaking about him, before. Never trust
The
the crooked noses.
He's not a credible witness in a court. He's just not. He's lost kind of credibility, and there's a lot of them.
Well, he's got a lot on the line with his grift there. With
What's this about crooked noses, man?
But anyway, I think Dave
You know
Weiss. I think Dave Weiss's tan alone.
How
is
dare you.
such a thing. Because his tan is getting a bit hectic now. If you haven't realized, it's getting worse.
Ooh.
now we're going to argue
Yeah.
about the results. It's not an experiment. We know all of that. And sure, if the sun set, that would be interesting. And if the sun circles, that's also very interesting. And
See, this is what I'm saying. It's almost like he's
That's
accepting that it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
But in the
interesting,
beginning, it was like, oh, they lied. It's all fake now.
but that's so profound, isn't it? It's interesting either way.
It is. I love it when people always completely say that every time something's brought up. That's interesting.
Mm. And
There's
it's
a lot.
something I used to say because some things can be interesting, but a lot of people use it as a He's like, yeah, that's interesting. I don't really want to talk about it. Yeah,
It's a crutch, dude.
yeah.
Has D-Marble made anything in a while though?
No, I haven't seen anything in like probably
Let's
6 years.
see. D-Marble, let's see.
He did
Video
good.
2 months ago. Easy financial hack to reduce stress.
What's that got to do with the topic at all? Nothing.
9 months ago, when everything is going wrong. 2 years ago, mainstream media admits conspiracy theorists were right. That was his last flat earth stuff 2 years ago.
Man, that's a while.
So he's a big.
Marvel
big
hasn't really been doing anything.
So he's a big flat earther then.
Oh yeah, he's old school.
Yeah, I used to love D-Marble stuff. But it's just odd to see him on here now.
Yeah.
Since he doesn't do that anymore. Hanvi, he's not really that big. He just made a straw man model, which he claims is biblical, but it's not.
Yeah, he's at there's people who've done that model before.
Yeah, but you understand, he claims it's biblical, but it's not. Ian Lee, I have no idea who that is. Matt Long, I wouldn't say I trust him that much. He also seems to be in it for the publicity. Ken, yeah, well, obviously Ken's there because him and Sean are great buddies.
Yeah.
Rick Hammer, I don't trust that guy at all either. And Dave Weiss, the one I trust the least.
But with Sean, his take on Revelations as a literal size of the earth, I don't see how he would even fit any of it.
You see the issue with Sean is he's got a very obscured belief in what biblical scripture says, unfortunately, and he's very influenced in pseudo apocrypha as well.
Yeah,
which kind of overrides the canon for him.
Yeah. He's not keen on the trilogy at all. He doesn't. He ridicules it, man. From what I can tell, I don't know why you can't see the light there. It's easy. It's plain English.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see what they say further.
Physics defying gas ball in a space vacuum that has gravity, selective gravity. And I asked a group of people.
And I want to point out, Dave Weiss is always loving to talk. He loves his own voice. And he says the same stuff over and over.
But you notice that his app is bigger than him in his background, you know what I mean?
I would love my voice, but really hate it when I hear myself.
Well, if you repeat a thing so many times, you start to believe it. Yeah. So if you say it to yourself over and over again, you actually believe what you're punting. So a great sales technique, dude. It's been that way for a while.
And I want to point out, why do these guys still have the Gleason's map on the background?
Very well, especially towards the Hanvi.
Does Hanvi got one in his?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah,
that's it.
Check. There we go. See? With his model.
The DJ New Moon video he put out, there's the newest one on Enoch.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I've realized, especially with the whole flat Earth community thing, a lot of the times the people that have these Gleason's map and stuff on their background are the ones pushing it as a model. Why? Why are you pushing a map as a model?
I know.
Well, it looks cool. It's round,
And the whole reason this whole TFE thing happened is because of these people. They're the ones making a claim. You understand? So now all flat earthers are roped in together with these people that's made these specific claims about a map that they claim is a model.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they learned a lot of this from Jaren.
Oh, guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this would be a good show, a separate show.
Yeah, it would be.
But as much as I love Sean, I do have very big disagreements on his doctrine and what he teaches. Definitely. And I have to, unfortunately, do a video soon on his takedown of the Trinity, which is not a takedown at all.
Okay.
So I will be doing that soon as well. I just want to finish the video on Duffy first.
Of course.
Because he's our great Messiah.
Oh. Cringy.
Remember, yeah. Remember, he's Duffy's our great Messiah. He's teaching us to fish, guys, so we can always eat.
Oh
So
gosh.
that's
think
the
I got-
video.
I think I'm gonna get sick.
Yeah,
You know
you
what
would have
it-
pitched for.
what would
Oh,
end the whole thing if Duffy would have came by with an actual real video of a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, unedited. That would just shut everybody up, dude.
You know, he doesn't care at all about his responsibilities at pastor.
that's right. We're supposed to be fishers of men.
Yeah,
Amen.
he doesn't.
Yeah, but I mean, this is why when the people ask Duffy, why aren't you concentrating on what you've been called for as a pastor?
Yes.
Why are you not doing the word? Why are you doing some weird agenda against flat Earth? He's
Yeah,
really
'cause-
got some weird, hateful agenda against flat Earth.
There is no way he is inspired by our heaven, the Lord Jesus, to be a pastor. He was only there as that's the name that he's using.
Yeah.
To deceive the people. And there's a lot of wolves, man. There is a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing and shepherds. And I'm gonna be a sheepdog. I'm gonna call him out every time.
Hmm.
All these freaking wolves
Yeah, well,
speaking.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Look at Vineyard though. That's where I think he's got the spirit of it, dude. He has that hatred for this, and I think it's a hatred for the Bible because it actually does support the flat Earth. He's trying to change that with a passion.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yes. Yeah, he's definitely he's an agent, but not from the ministry.
No.
I had to ask God to help me, like to give me the clearing to have a church, to have an ecclesia. I couldn't just go in there and do that. There's definitely an agenda. Oh, he's got a pastor, so that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Roger, you went in there and you saw that church. It was dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. There wasn't many people
You know
there
what I'm
at
saying?
all.
Like, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Like there was you can discern like there was a nothing going on really. God was not there. The Father was not there. You know what I'm saying? We walk into these churches all the time. They're all over the place. But they're getting called out too.
Back in the day, they had a word for it. It was called Ichabod. God has left his church.
Yes. There were lukewarmness. I forget that name. That one in Revelation. What's the lukewarm church? They claim.
It's some Ephesus. No. Sorry,
Resting on your laurel.
Sorry, no, I got completely thinking the wrong way. Sorry, is it? Lid. Give me out.
Lukewarm.
Wow, no, I can't believe I said.
It's all right. It's okay.
I can't believe I said Ephesus. I didn't mean that. Is it?
Leticia.
Leticia.
There it is.
That's
There
what
you
I was
go.
saying. Begin with L. Leticia.
Leo de Isa. Yep.
Yeah,
The lukewarm.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking Ephesians, and then that's why I said Ephesus, but it was because I was trying to. It was I was hearing the rhyming with Laodicea sort of thing.
Well,
No, you're good. You're good.
Most of Paul's churches were brought up like that. So you were the most popular one first.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Don't be a robothanist, damn.
Yep.
That's a robothanist, you.
He was the first person to come up with flat Earth.
By the way, remember last night I told you guys that guy said Roger he will pay for the trip and everything.
Yeah.
Today he sent a message. Oh, I knew all of you will run away and not take me up on the offer.
What a punk, dude. Jeez.
What did I say last night's going to happen?
Yeah, exactly. I had a feeling.
Oh yeah.
Well, really, Justin, I've used a few of his things. I don't know. I haven't looked at anything lately. You're starting to feel a bit wary about him, are you? Okay.
Yeah, well, if they're interested in actually telling the truth, that would be like, man, come on, we're going.
I have to say with Justin, I've been getting the same feeling, bro.
Yeah.
About
I've used a few of
brothers. I used to love this stuff a lot, but I have been getting a feeling in my spirit as well when I watch this stuff that they're not 100% kosher, I would say.
Okay.
There's some things that they've been saying as well that also makes me, like, doesn't fit with me really well. You know what I mean? And it's sad. It's usually like when all these channels are like hitting like 100K subs or 50K subs or whatever, they all just turn out to be have this weird chill vibe on them. Why is that?
That's it. Which one? Flat. Who did you say again? I didn't hear you.
Flat Earth Brothers.
Flat Earth Brothers.
Flat Earth Brothers. The teachers.
Have you ever heard of them?
They're yeah.
They're the Christians, but the things they
Founded F.
Yes.
They're called Founded F Brothers now.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they used they're former teachers, I thought, right? And they're making curriculum. Or am I thinking of the wrong one?
Let me guess.
I'm just going to check.
This one.
Because I think I used some of their stuff not long ago. Oh, okay.
Flat Earth Brothers. Okay.
Yeah, the Feb.
Remember this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. What was the last? I used some of his stuff not long ago. What was it? But it was older stuff I was using.
I don't know what you used.
I'll come across it. I'll see. The rainbows. Remember the rainbows to do with the dome.
There we go.
Remember that I used that. So and that's from 3 months ago.
Flat Earth Brothers.
Yeah. So I used that, and I used another one.
A lot of people punt their stuff though.
Let me see. What we got.
This is interesting. They saw the firmament in 1833.
Yeah, but I did one on that as well.
William Dafoe's here.
Yeah, I did that as well. I did that.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Willem Dafoe's.
Back in 1833. This is documented.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did. I did a
Now I
stream.
know.
I remember, Roger. You were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So that's the two I did a stream on. That one and the Rainbows one. So that's the only two I used.
See what I'm saying? Why? Look, Joe Hanvey's on there. Why? Why is Joe Hanvey all over the place these days?
Yeah.
He's really getting pushed everywhere.
Well,
He also just came from nowhere.
Yeah, he did.
Hey guys, did you see that? TikTok that Eddie well, it's a collection that Eddie Banjo does. And that guy with the beard and the tattoos and the glasses, and he was talking to Chat GPT. And he said, if you were it's a really good, if you were to take a captive of the flat earth in so many words, what would you do? And the stuff that they said, it was unreal. It's a good one. It's a couple of days ago. You know how Banjo has
He brings a lot of them out practically daily.
Yeah, he does it daily. I think there was interesting conversation that he had. It's the guy with the glasses, and he's got tattoos on his neck.
TFC Talk and Flat Earth Conference in Venice. I was gonna film the 24 Sun, but then got high.
Where's that at? Let me see if I can find it.
Godlike Reductions, you got a spanner. You might just post the link if you've got one. He's got a GoFundMe link, so is it okay if he posts it? I just said, if you've got a spanner, post it.
No, the thing with Eddie Banjo I like about him, it was his 16 emergency flights. That was one of the best proofs for their cartography being way off on there.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
But when it goes to TikToks, he makes like a dozen a week.
Yeah, it's from 2 days ago, I think.
2 days ago. Oh, he has glasses.
Yeah,
talking
I remember.
Yeah. Let me see. Come on, let me see here. Okay.
Didn't Jerry leak his 16 emergency landing?
The controlled opposition explained 1 day ago.
1 day ago.
Okay. Yeah, that was an interesting one.
Control. Oh, there. Okay, controlled opposition. Okay.
Share.
There we go. This one. Okay. Is there a certain timestamp you want us to?
Dude.
What? He had the guy with glasses and the tattoos on his neck. So
look for a guy with glasses in his neck.
There it is. Okay.
This guy. Yeah. Oh, this guy has some good stuff on TikTok.
Yeah, right there.
I've heard some of this. I've heard some of his
For
stuff.
some reason, I can't.
Through confusion, disinformation, and discouragement.
Let's see.
They deceive the living dog water out of you guys. Look, they tell you that light bends and it lifts an object up to where it appears higher than it really is. Is that what's happening here? They'll tell you that, but they're liars. That's not even at all what's happening. Look, you can see the line. This is where the water really is. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit either before he starts asking her questions, and it's just it's controlled opposition, and he starts. No, I think it's before that.
There we go.
Okay,
Let's go to
maybe.
Fact. Before that,
graphical plane
still held to biblical and ancient cosmology.
I heard that the geocentric topographical plane was taught in schools up until the 50s.
Some say flat Earth cosmology was still discussed before the 1950s.
Okay,
especially in
is
religious
good.
communities.
Then it moves. It's a little bit more forward, I think, and she starts asking about if you were a controlled opposition. That's the meaning, and it goes to an interesting conversation. It spells out exactly what everyone's doing.
Okay.
And independent schools. However, mainstream education had mostly adopted the globe model by the late 19th and early 20th centuries due to government-controlled curricula. The real push to make the globe undisputed came with NASA and the space race in the late 1950s and 1960s, reinforcing heliocentrism through media, textbooks, and official narratives.
Also, in the 1958 encyclopedia, it talks about the dome in Antarctica.
In the 1958 edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica, it still depicted the firmament and referred to Antarctica as a permanent ice barrier, suggesting that the Earth was still viewed through some ancient cosmological lenses in certain sources. This shows that even in the mid-20th century, elements of biblical and pre-modern views were still being referenced. Over time, these ideas were phased out as the globe model, and heliocentrism became dominant in education and media.
What are some other references to biblical cosmology in more recent history literature?
In the 20th century, there were a few references that still alluded to biblical cosmology and ancient depictions of Earth. One...
I just want to quickly show... Guys, Godlike has a fun GoFundMe going for... he's got a leaking and black mold and damage that he needs to get fixed. So if anybody's able to support him, it'd be really, really appreciated. The bad weather and cold winter has caused a lot of problems. There are many leaks in the house, and now fungus and black mold and dampness. My mom has coped, and I have 1-year-old in the house and desperately need help to fix this issue before any more health issues arise. If anyone would be so helpful, I would be forever grateful to the photos. There we go. So yeah, if anybody can help support, guys, I'm putting the link for you guys in the chat. There it is. Please do support him if you guys are able to.
I'll definitely share the link, and I'll see what I can do.
Sure. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Early 20th century textbooks. Many still mentioned the firmament and flat Earth in relation to the Bible, blending science with religious views. 2. World War II era. Some military manuals and propaganda materials depicted the Earth as flat or with a firmament, reflecting older views held by certain cultures or institutions. 3G. Wells' The New World Order, 1928. Though Wells supported scientific progress, he alluded to older cosmological models in his...
Speaking of that one, you know what I was thinking? I was watching recently. Have you guys seen Sabine Halsem Fluffer? What she's been saying about academia lately?
Yeah, oh yeah. She's calling them out too.
Yeah, she's saying they should defund academia.
She even calls it pseudoscience herself.
So she understands a lot of the things are just going because of money or because of friends or whatever. And a lot of it's just being backed for...
Yes, plenty of nepotism as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin needs...
So it's good to see that Sabine's actually seeing this.
I like it.
But she's getting a lot of flack from it, though.
You're not part of the club.
Mm-hmm.
She's realizing she's not part of the club. That's what it is.
It's a big club, and you ain't it.
Discussions of humanity's evolution and Earth's hidden history. 4. Holy Bible references in early 20th century literature. Many Christian books reinforced biblical cosmology, explaining the firmament, flat Earth, and geocentric views as traditional teachings. 5. Works of some early scientists. Some scientists with strong religious beliefs still referenced ancient Earth models in private papers or public speeches. By the mid-20th century, these references were mostly phased out of mainstream scientific discussions, but traces remained in religious, educational, and historical contexts.
So I asked ChatGPT if it was the powers that be trying to put an end to flat Earth, how it would do it. Check this out.
If I were the powers that be and needed to stop a growing flat Earth movement, I'd use a multi-layered approach. First, I'd infiltrate the movement by planting controlled opposition.
Okay, we'll start on every point. We've already seen this, correct?
Yes.
We've been calling these controlled oppositions out for a while now.
Yeah, before FTE.
Wow. So this is going to get interesting.
Maybe.
Yeah. Please drop the link to this one. I will upload it on my channel. I really like it.
Okay. There we go.
I posted the GoFundMe.
People who seem...
channel.
Oh, yeah. Shot. Thanks, Roger. You rock.
Oh, you rock.
So, guys, please help Godlike if you can. Just a pound or two, just so he can get that sorted. Because he has a 1-year-old child in there, and his mother's sick as well.
Can I just say, Godlike, me and Vicky's just put something in there. It'll just say my name, but it's from me and Vicky. So if you check that GoFundMe, there's a little bit in there.
You guys rock. PJ and Vicky, thank you very much for blessing Godlike. You guys are awesome. That's it.
You rock.
You rock.
like strong flat Earth supporters, but introduce division. They'd push different versions of the theory, causing internal fights. Some would also introduce ridiculous claims to make the movement look foolish.
Wow, that kind of sounds like someone we know.
Somebody agrees.
She's a little shit.
Yeah, I would say that kind of literally paints out Jaren and Dell and Whitsitt and Weiss.
Oh yeah,
literally does.
Second, I'd launch a big media campaign, producing high-budget documentaries and staged experiments that prove the globe model.
We've seen this also happen a lot, and this is what I'm saying. We've seen FEB, the founders of Earth Brothers that I was talking about. They've done some documentaries, have they not? Very high-budget stuff. A lot of these flat earthers together. That's what I say. It's like this whole group together, always associating, and they do very high-budget kind of stuff. It's always the same people. I mean, remember the last time what was that last one that they did where they started claiming that there might be aliens in outer parts of Earth? Where they had that flat Earth millionaire dude showing all his cars off in his garage and house. And
Hibbler, right?
Yeah, with Hibbler. There we go, Hibbler. That's the one I'm thinking about. That was a bit odd.
Yeah, Hibbler production.
I use CG.
Dave Weiss is connected to them. He's always in their videos. They ask, for example, Max Egan, if they can use his stuff. Yeah, he agreed in the matter of Tartaria. So, but he's not really connected with them. So they just ask him for permission to use his stuff. So people were like that, exactly like Max Egan. But majority of them, they are strictly connected with the Hibbler production. I don't trust them. Never did. Never will. They provide a lot of facts, but they are spewing.
But that's how they work, though. They work with some half truths and some fails. So they get everybody to say, "Oh yeah, I believe that," so they trust them. But then they slither in some things that aren't true, and then the people find themselves agreeing with the things that aren't true.
Yeah, isn't that kind of a straw man in a way? Like we get a half truth in there.
Then what happens? Someone points it that is a lie. They provide evidence it was a lie, and then they discard everything because this one was a lie, so everything is a lie. That's how they operate.
Yeah. Justin, we're definitely going to do the roundtable thing covered. Definitely going to cover it. No doubt about that. And we'll make the video on KRC for sure. But we will have to cover it. I just don't think it's going to be plausible tonight because it is
late.
It's late to do that, and it's going to take quite a while to do that. So I think we'll definitely do covering the roundtable. You guys all up for that?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So I think, tomorrow night we cover the roundtable discussion.
Cool.
Whoa, it's going to be interesting.
Well, they're up to 55 now. GoFundMe.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Coming in nicely. Bless, guys.
As long as he can at least get a tarp or something to cover it for now or something, because I know it's cold there by you guys at the moment.
Not nice when the weather's like this, especially more than that. It's terrible stuff. Horrible.
Yeah, and that's when the sicknesses started coming in. I mean, because he's got a 1-year-old child there, that to me, screams quite urgency.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I worked for a company where we did a lot of cleaning with black mold, and I mean, it can get really bad fast.
Mm-hmm. You guys rock.
Cherry-pick data and controlled experiments to make it look like science is against flat Earth. Trusted scientists and celebrities would be used to ridicule and dismiss the idea. Third, I'd employ psychological tactics like mass ridicule, shadow banning online discussions, and making the topic socially unacceptable. Schools would...
That sounds exactly like what's happening with us. How is that? Oh, how is that working? It's weird.
I know. Odd, huh?
Almost like it's pre-planned.
Nah, Flat, you conspiracy theorist.
Double down on globe teachings from an even younger age. Finally, I'd stage a major event, like a fake space mission, with undeniable live footage.
Or TFE.
Yeah, Godlike is with us. Godlike production. Yeah, we try our best.
TFE, by the way.
Hopefully we'll get over 500. I hope it will be more.
Not everyone talk at once. Yeah.
Footage of a globe Earth. If needed, I'd have a well-known flat earther who was a plant all along come out and say they were wrong, showing proof that the movement was based on a misunderstanding.
And then I asked it to explain these controlled opposition. Check this out.
If I were orchestrating controlled opposition, here's what I'd do. 1, create division. I'd introduce different flat Earth models. One with a dome, one as an infinite plane, one as a simulation.
Well, like the Infinite Society. Sorry.
I could swear this is me talking.
Could be.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to step away from.
No stress. But that's exactly what we've been saying all this time.
Yep.
Wow.
Now the
to cause infight,
others will come with the idea, with the conspiracy theory that we have planted those ideas into the AI, you know, or something like that. Spin it.
That was my first thought, to be honest. We programmed the AI to fix this.
Like-minded people.
Yeah, we probably did it. But I mean, it sounds exactly, to the T of like what we've been saying. And is happening.
And even Globers now can see it. They cannot say it's not happening because that's exactly what happened. All those events, all those people, exactly happened. But soon you can see, that's my prediction. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. But soon I assume they will be on the MSN and MSM. So on the mainstream news, mainstream media. They'll be promoting this stuff as well.
Mm-hmm. Remember the other night I also said everybody pushing simulation is a shill. or upward rising Earth.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they were bringing up now.
The stuff is completely unbelievable. We're gonna push that. It's not in touch with any kind of reality. It's just as bad as space or the rest of it.
Has ChatGPT been watching my streams?
Fighting and make people argue over details instead of the core truth. 2. Introduce absurdity. I'd have some agents spread ridiculous claims like the sky is a hologram, making outsiders dismiss the movement as nonsense. 3. Gain trust, then flip. I'd place a charismatic leader in the movement. Have
flip-flops. All the flip-flops.
Yeah. Arwen, Awakened Souls. I can name like a dozen people that think it's a hologram.
No, but they're saying the flip-flops. That's Jaron.
Yeah.
Robbie Davidson. Patricia Steer. Really weird.
And the people that got into the movement like 6-7 years.
Not really. It's reality. It's not weird. It's reality. That's what's happening. It's in front of our eyes. The ones who have the eyes to see, they can see it. Rest, we still don't believe it. Even it's everywhere.
If you subscribe to them, you like them. If they're not a flat earther anymore, you're not a flat earther anymore. You got to work for that sheeple, I've heard.
Yes.
Have them build a following, then switch back to the globe, discouraging others. 4. Attack genuine researchers. I'd instruct my agents to accuse real truth seekers of being shills, controlled opposition, or disinfo agents to create.
And that's exactly what Jaron and company have been doing to us, and Whitsitt and all of them.
He was even saying that on the recent interview with Jesse Hall on the Missing Link.
Whitsitt just joined their roundtable. Huh.
Did he? Oh, nice.
No doubt.
I should go take a look.
Yeah, I heard Patricia Steer also flopped.
Oh yeah, Saab told us earlier. He didn't say her, but he gave enough clues. Speaking of clues, flat Earth clues.
Yeah. So when is Mark Sargent's turn?
That's what I'm saying.
They exactly do counterintelligence now.
Because think about it. Don't you guys find it very, how can I say, convenient, and just by coincidence, that this thing has been planned for over a year, and they had to do it at a very specific 2024. They needed to do it then. And a guy that comes from nowhere all of a sudden is just everywhere. And everybody that disagreed with him is now all of a sudden praising him.
A Messiah. Yeah. He's going to bring it all back to the globe.
It's really weird because all these people are all of a sudden flopping in the same time. All the people that everybody has been calling out as shills for the last how many years is now all of a sudden flipping to the globe.
Yeah, flippy floppy.
Well, you think the next man is going to see that? Like, there's no validity to flat Earth whatsoever. There's no real substance to it. That's what they're going to see it.
Should we peek in the show? Justin says we should just
do
peek.
Sneaky peeky.
Sneaky peeky. We're going to cover it though, guys. So
Austin's going to lie. I'll just let you know up front.
Because of the final experiment, that the Earth is a globe. I'll share with you what I shared on Robbie Davidson's profile. Robbie, you know I respect you, brother, but no matter what was shown in the final experiment, curvature is non-existent, and water cannot adhere to a ball. These are facts that must be reconciled with true evidence.
I still want to know why. I'm going to say it out straight. Whoever didn't get a link is not a shill.
There you go.
Nice.
No matter what we think we know of the cosmology, do we have all the answers? No, but these are foundational truths that cannot be denied. Show me confirmation of curvature, or that the Earth is moving, spinning at 1,037 miles an hour, faster than the speed of sound, or a bullet shot from a pistol, and then we can discuss the final experiment.
Karen B.
Is she there?
Yeah, she's commenting. Good to hear from Zen Garcia.
Oh, nice. You know, he's like reading a script, right? You can see just his motions.
Yeah, but why are they all? It's like they're preaching the mantra without having anybody. You know, there's no Globers there, but they're preaching, oh, it has to be flat because blah, blah, blah. You know, the same stuff.
They're scared.
It seems very scripted, in other words.
Yeah.
Why don't they all just have a conversation? Just a normal conversation. But it seems like, guys, we have to be here. We got to try and let everybody know we are actually flat earthers. You know, it seems very desperate, in other words. That's what I'm trying to say. It gives that desperate vibe.
That's going to make it look bad, dude. Think about it. If anybody tunes in, they're going to say, wow, this seems like so cringe almost. Wouldn't you agree? It's going to keep people out of it. They're going to be scared of it.
But yeah, there we go. Yeah, why isn't Flats or any of your roundtable? That's telling, isn't it? Yeah, where's Sov? Where's me? Why didn't we get any comments? Links. I mean, KRC literally spoke to me today on email. Why didn't he give me a link for it?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, he used to be prolifically around here himself, so why wouldn't he have thought of you? Come on. He was here.
So I find that very dodgy.
Yeah, yeah.
This challenge goes to anyone part of the experiment or the journey. I'm willing to debate anyone on these three facts. 1, there is no curvature. The Earth is fixed.
You see,
Number 2,
there are commenting.
Talk about the boy. Talk about the boy. There he is.
Major Lenses here. Wish I wasn't under the weather so I could join in. Thanks for all these truth
They
soldiers.
did it on purpose, dude.
Time out their days to join this fight. Join what fight? There's no Globus there.
You could be right, Justin. You could be right.
We are not fighting them; they're fighting us. So why do they care what we are saying?
It shows you what a big club they have.
Mm-hmm.
The better to beat you with.
Yeah.
I would prefer to be in one-man club than being with them.
Exactly true, Christian. I agree.
I was thinking that. Wow. Good comment.
I think anybody that's been given a link to go on there and is on there should be red flagged and, go on the sus list.
Well, half of them already are, right?
Yeah, 90% of them already are. But, yeah.
Who's the one at the bottom right again?
Stationary.
That?
Yeah.
That's, Matt. I think it was,
Matt Long?
What's his name?
I'm not sure.
I had it on earlier.
He's been doing Dave Weiss stuff, I think.
There we go, Matt. Yeah, Matt Long.
Oh, that one. That's it. Okay. That's the same dude. Okay.
That curvature is non-existent,
Oh,
and that the Earth
and
is
music
not.
guru, conspiracy music guru.
Oh.
Yeah, he
I don't know
shouldn't
what's
be there.
happened to him lately. He's
He shouldn't be there. But he was really putting down Jaren. I like it.
What's going on?
Not moving at this insane rate of speed is just absolutely bizarre to me. And so, yeah, there's got to be something more to it. But of course, I'm always going to stand on the truth. And the truth is that curvature is non-existent. I'm sure that most of us here have done the experiment, and which is
not experiments. In just have to let you know, it's not an experiment.
Curvature is not non-existent. It's just non-existent on the.
This is the one thing I have seen all of them together. All these people on screen right now, they all push experiments of shape.
Yeah.
Non-existent.
I realized that.
Yeah. It's like a mantra with these guys. They're all saying that curvature over and over. We got it. We know.
Yeah, but the fact is they all keep quoting the same nonsense. Science, experiment. and they keep getting corrected, saying, no, shape is not the experiment. There's no science for shape. So when they come and say, oh, I got an experiment doing curve, it's not the damn experiment.
Yeah, but these are the same people. Most of these that were saying that science doesn't prove anything, and didn't listen to Nathan when he was trying to tell them what science really was at the very beginning of all this crap. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now they're screaming science. Like, all right, what is it? Pick one, dude.
Wow. So it's kind of keeping up to what the controlled opposition ChatGPT says.
Yeah.
I mean,
anybody in the world can.
Sorry?
I mean, that's conspiracy music guru. And isn't there a fake troll one of them going about, somebody going about saying is him? Is that not who's might be nicking like?
There's another one that started a channel dedicated to me again. To make music, conspiracy music as they call it.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Right. Okay. Which was again moi being the inspiration for starting another channel.
Yeah, I think he was nicking some of Chez's music.
How many channels or troll channels are starting in reference to me? Why?
They love you, Flash. That's what it is. They really do. They want to be you.
Can't handle the truth, man. They have to shout out against
That's
it.
right. You are the trigger, you know.
But I'm a shill, man. I'm a shill. That's why I'm not on Roundtable.
They must have really short fuse.
No, it's because you were excommunicated.
Ah, yes. It's because I don't ascribe to their bullshit lie narrative.
Mm-hmm.
The truth doesn't require a narrative, sir.
Mm-hmm.
My approach to life is there are no stupid questions. There can be only stupid answers. So, ask
actually,
definitely no quinky dinks.
Wait. Actually, Will Duffy showed that wrong the other night when he came on.
Okay.
And then I gave him a stupid answer back because of his stupid question.
What did he ask? Remind me, please.
Where is the ceremonial South Pole?
Right.
Where?
On the you could say on the globe, it's there. Yeah.
It's in the ceremony.
Hey, Janos.
Globe. Yeah.
Hey, Janos. Come on.
Yes.
Hey, Janos.
It did actually. PJ played the young ones episode the other day and had Night of the Square Table. That's right. It did. That was quite funny.
You know, I would like it. They would just could think once, you know, outside of their globe, and try to stand in our shoes, and just think about it. There is no south. Not like they promote on the globe. That would really maybe get to their stupid heads. I don't think so. It's possible.
These are just directions, by the way. That's all they really are, with arbitrary lines drawn to them.
But that's. But yeah, guys, we're going to be covering it tomorrow night. So
cool.
But it seems like everybody's there. Really weird.
Tober, you are right. You are exactly on point. But unfortunately, nowadays, common sense is very extremely uncommon.
Remember the old expression, shooting fish in a barrel?
Oh,
yeah. That's what this is. They're fish in a barrel. They're being set up to fail.
Well, let's just put it this way, Justin. Duffy can be glad I lost power because I was leading him to a point. And yeah, he can be happy that the power went off.
I know, conspiracy.
But have you seen the spiraling that all the Globers have? McToon made a video to try and save him. Conspiracy Cats did that. Yeah. And now McKeegan's also making a video which is premiering about it.
Oh, I love that.
Can you guys hear me?
No, not
yes,
at all.
we can. No, we can't hear you at all, Roger. Sorry, man.
Well, I wasn't getting any feedback off my little indicator. It's weird.
Sorry, did you say something?
I might have somewhere.
Did you hear that? I heard a little birdie talking.
Tweet.
See, Dave McKeegan, where is the South Pole? Flat Earth South Pole is where? I don't know. It's the same place that you placed it on your globe. I'm still waiting for them to show on the Mercator map where the South Pole is, the ceremonial South Pole.
Oh, I just reached 13,001 followers.
Woo, well done, man.
Nice.
Doing like a 5-10 a day. It's pretty okay.
Flat, because you've only got a couple left before you get a $5,000.
It keeps going up and down, up and down. At the moment, I needed 4 earlier, and now I need. When it loads, I can see.
I remember
6
there was
now.
a
I
guy
need 6 again.
on YouTube. His channel is here's the deal now. Before it was high impact flicks, and he as well created a channel on the Odyssey, and he had at the time 540,000. And when he came to the Odyssey, he got barely reached 20,000. So if I multiply that, what I have now would be a great number, on YouTube, but it's way smaller,
So you're doing good.
I'm not really doing a lot. I'm just uploading videos, and speaking with people who are willing to leave comment, who care enough to.
Hey, Trinity 4's live.
Huh?
Yeah, now this is something I would watch, rather. There we go. Heinrich, by the way, Andre is also South African. Isn't he a flat earther?
Actually, for what I'm commenting,
Okay, yeah.
It's just, there's so many things that say that they don't know. I don't think they do.
Money will get them out of the work, but guess what?
Oh, it's British.
That's not going to work. But what I changed my whole, my whole thing of what I wanted in life has changed. I was in the saving humanity business, but now I think, I got elements of like Ira Rand's philosophy now. That I'm not my brother's keeper. You do you, boo. This is, if you like that self-simulator, I got to get this right. And if I get this right, you're all going to benefit by it because I will be fucking, this sparkly human being is going to bring love to you.
He's Welsh. He's Welsh.
He's Welsh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like him, although we have very different views on some things. But
What did he say? Did he say lick what?
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 Right. Come on.
KK, the roundtable discussion is on KIC's channel, Kingdom in Context. But yeah, Trinity 4 rocks. Andre's an awesome guy. He does a lot of street activism for Flat Earth, though.
Nice. Needs a new haircut.
Speaking of that, Mikey will be here in like 2 days, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he's gone to Las Vegas. Did he go?
Yeah, he's gonna stop by here on the way back.
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
He was at Alan's the other day, wasn't he? So I mean, I showed the little video with Alan and leaving Alan. Fair play. He's going to do some observations, isn't he?
I like Martin Liedtke's videos where he dives into history and stuff. He's got some interesting stuff that he picks up sometimes.
Nice.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of those episodes where he found like these castles.
Oh yeah, guys, yeah, Archaex. How do you spell that? How do you say that? Archaex or that other guy that the Slaughters are pushing a lot.
Oh, the moon guy.
Archaex. He's like.
Archaic.
That's it. That's the guy. I can't pronounce it. I don't trust that guy either.
Archaic or archaics?
Archaics.
Right.
I'm seeing
Jason Brashear.
I haven't seen Discord for a little while. He used to come on now and again. A few weeks ago, I think I seen him, or was it before Christmas?
He has plenty of knowledge, he has plenty of old books. But the one common mistake what he does is that he believes everything what he reads in the old books. He doesn't take into consideration that the Satan is master of lies. So he created an agenda for the thousands of years ahead. So he could plant those books in time, so people would bring them in our time now. He can't figure it out. That's highly possible. Yes, Archaics, Jason Brashear.
He has a channel?
Yes, on YouTube. Let me find it.
That's actually laughed Tuba, where he said, Jan Bloem is flat. I was like, yeah, I agree.
Is that a place, is it?
Bloemfontein, yeah, where he lives.
Right, yeah.
Bloemfontein is very flat.
His accent's completely different from yours. His is very like.
He's very Afrikaans. He's got the very Afrikaans accent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you put all these flat places all over the world together, you end up with a flat world, don't you?
You see, with me, I think he was brought up mostly Afrikaans. That's why with me, I was brought up bilingual. Because my dad was English and my mom's Afrikaans, I was brought up speaking both.
Got ya.
So with him, he was probably just speaking mostly Afrikaans and then learned English. And then you get that very heavy Afrikaans English accent.
You had a very interesting childhood, didn't you, Flatzoid?
Yes. Yes, I did. By the time I was 19, I was in 5 different schools.
Whoa.
I moved 21 times by the time I was 19.
It was good for you because you couldn't just stick with one, and then you weren't adjusted to teachers, and then we're just going from one to another, so they didn't make an impression on you. And then you didn't give a FCK about them, so that's grand. It was for your benefit, to be honest, from wider perspective.
Yeah, you see that. Yeah, you see, the thing is, because my dad was in the army and I moved a lot, army base to army base practically.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, I moved quite a lot. So I have had quite an interesting childhood.
My childhood was kind of like that. I was drugged from Catholic to public school to private school to all over the United States practically for most of my childhood.
Heron, I actually have
You
to agree with
freaking
you on
Jesuit.
that. I unfortunately have to agree with that though.
We were a Sacred Heart.
But I don't see him as a shill so far. Only time can tell. But I think if it really was, I think he would be on the round table now. Because the thing with Martin Liedtke, what I like is he's taken the approach on, this is how I see it. You accept it or you don't. It's your problem. You know what I mean? He does him and we do us. So that's why I wouldn't call him a shoulder. I'd just say that's how he's decided to take it.
Well, everybody speak at once. Come on.
What?
No, I was just reading what Carl said.
Yes, Davey lived with Karen B. Really?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that. I haven't seen anything wrong with Brian Stavely. To be honest.
Karen B definitely, but
Karen B, yeah, no, that person. Anybody that's following Karen B today should get their head checked.
Oh, absolutely.
You forgot her nickname. It's Witchy Poo, dude.
Yeah.
Witchy Poo.
Yeah, but I haven't seen anything to be wary with Brian. Like, definitely, I know a lot of people slag him off and that, and he gets trolls calling him a dwarf and all that kind of stuff. I think it's out of order. I think Brian's sound. He hasn't given me any reason
He doesn't give me any red flags to say.
No.
I mean, just because he's got a bad taste in who he stayed with for a little while, it doesn't mean to say he knows anything about it. He's probably got his own reservations. I don't know.
Well, he's one of the few people that I've seen actually take McToon's challenge and do it. Get 3 points. Yeah. He's not going to pay out neither.
Well, we're probably going to sit tomorrow and make a list of who we think are shoals or not. So
he's not doing much now. He did a video a few weeks ago saying he's doing cool, working at the bar and all that. I seen it on Rumble because I showed it, didn't I? But I don't think he's doing much at the minute when it comes to truther stuff. But he's been doing it for a while, hasn't he? He's maybe just taking a break.
Yeah. Oh, can of goo. That was a great video, by the way.
They're still doing the Blue Ghost live, hasn't he? Hasn't that Blue Ghost just landed now? What's taking so long?
Wow.
Well, they got to put together that high quality video.
Maybe they're doing a slingshot around the moon.
Yeah, I thought they landed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it'd be landing by now.
Yeah.
Okay, live. Okay, let's see. Landing on the moon. Let's see. Oh, not press cancel.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be live right now.
That's live? Okay.
Apparently. Okay, I don't need music.
Where'd the rocket go? The camera's on the front end of it now.
I don't know. It seems to have just flown away.
Oh.
Today, Friday, 28th February 2025. 4:02:12 p.m. Moon landing, just a guess, 19 minutes. So in 19 minutes, the moon landing is supposed to happen. Well, that's what he's guessing.
Estimated time.
I've got a feeling this is just a loop that they're playing.
Kind of like the ISS feed.
Like they usually do that. They loop something and just to get people to watch the thing because they think it's live. In the meantime, it's not.
It's those landings that get you. You remember when Israel landed their rocket?
I actually laughed this morning. I heard a Glober actually, I think it's PhD Parks or whatever. He actually was getting very triggered with Duffy because he sees Duffy has got some hatred against Flat Earth. And he's also like, why is he not concentrating on doing his pastoral duties instead of going against Flat Earth, which is really a refreshing thing to hear from a Glober. But the reason he was getting triggered was not that. It's because he has different views than Duffy about abortion and LGBTQ kind of things.
And Duffy is not Christian. He just inherited this church, so he just got it. That's it.
He didn't help build it.
Someone mentioned, I think so it was you, Flat, that Duffy invited atheists to the mass, and he was preaching their views. Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
After the fruits. Yeah. Plain and simple.
Yeah, he's far from a Christian.
I met him. I like this vibe like he was a nice guy.
PJ, don't drink it.
Shut up.
Don't. I can give you multiple videos. What's inside?
Dude, I've drunk. I'm not going to stop now. I've drunk all my life. I'm not going to stop now. I don't drink loads of it. Like I only drink. A bottle could last me. That bottle could last me days.
I can't.
Shout out to King Nico. King Nico, I'm going to put his link in for you guys.
Is he in the house? Is he? He was doing that. He's been doing some interesting stuff lately. Kind of on the edge stuff. You know what I mean? For YouTube, anyway.
Yeah. This is his lights, and they said he must go to 35 minutes about it. So let's hear what he has to say.
Tribulation, Satan, the devil, 666. The devil is digital, 726, 1050, right? God of this world, 1050. It is Satan that is God of this world.
Mm-hmm.
The Epstein client list. The Epstein list, 1086.
The other night, yeah,
that's a big thing at the moment. The Epstein list that got that got exposed now for everybody to show what was on the list. Imagine the people now shown on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hear Donald Trump's actually on that list, but you're not going to hear that name. I guarantee it.
1776, the false prophet, 1044, a beast of Revelation, 1776. This is big fucking shit. Big, huge motherfucking finds. Now, I'm sorry, but I have come on here and fucking filtered myself for too fucking long and watched people take my shit, and I just sit back and just let it go. I ain't no fucking pushover.
Wow, Nico.
Language, Nico. No, I agree with you, Nico, but language, dude.
Yeah. I mean, we do all get triggered. I've also sworn, but I don't, carry on swearing the whole time.
I know what it's like to be angry, bro, but yeah, just try and chill it, especially when you're doing lives, man.
Yeah, I get him, as many years ago as he is now. So he just grew out of it. So you see
he's still
that he can't really change it. So accept it and you just carry on. So we just learning stuff.
Let me get the link. Copy. Someone's asking to join. Let's see. David Sanchez.
Yeah, only updates. You're correct, but there is gematria because they believe in it. So it comes from the crooked noses. They started it. So yeah, there is. It's a language of symbols and numbers. So that's their
Okay. Nick, what? Yeah, it's quite crazy that Nika goes so. Hey Sanchez, I just sent you the email so you can come in, man. Appreciate you asking to come in. It'd be great to have. See what he has to say.
Who?
Sanchez. The Sanch.
Oh, the Sanch.
David Sanchez. So we're going to wait for him to come in. We can have a discussion, see what he says. I think I like King Nika. I think he's awesome. What's up, David?
I think he's good. He's just definitely hungry or something.
Damn, that was fast. How you doing?
Good in yourself, man.
Good. So I watch your content here and there from time to time. I watch a lot of Z lately since this whole final experiment stuff as well. I know you guys aren't the biggest fans of him and Notch because of the whole upward rising Earth and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk to you guys potentially about like what is your because all right, right now I know you guys believe that the final experiment was faked. That's correct, right?
Yeah.
So if you were to find out it wasn't faked, do you think that there's still an explanation for it?
Yeah. Obviously, if it does turn out that it wasn't faked, then it has to be reality that the sun circled there. Yeah, but it still won't change the fact that it's a flat earther.
Exactly. So Z and Notch, they come at it about the apparent sun angle. Have you heard about that?
Yeah, they're basing it on zetetic astronomy.
Yeah, the book from the 1890s or whatever. But with the whole point that the sun objectively.
Oh, he's dropped. I think
Yeah,
it should come on again. We'll carry on.
He's not got a good connection. He's really clippy, isn't he?
Let's try again.
Hey, did I cut out?
Yeah. You were
Sorry
saying
about
about the sun being apparent. Yeah, we agree. It's just an apparent sun.
Okay, so we can't determine its exact location.
Not exactly. I wouldn't say no.
Okay. Wait, you would say we can't?
No, because it's an apparent location and everybody sees it location based, it gives a different elevation angle. So when you measure an elevation angle, this is why it would show when you do trigonometry for it, it will show a different height.
Okay, so if they try to triangulate it from 3 different positions on the Earth, it'll always come back as different locations. It'll never get one direct objective location, correct?
Yeah, correct height, yeah. Because it's just an apparent sun.
Okay, perfect. Because I was trying to explain this to someone on TikTok. They're like, I don't know, some random glober on there. And they were trying to say that, no, dude, we know where the sun is because we can use radar and bounce it off of the sun. And I'm like, that's the distance of the sun. That's not the exact location of it in the sky.
But
And
they
even
can't do that anyway. Because if they do bring that up again, tell them the sun is a black body. That means it's not able to send signal back.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I forgot
Can't
about
send
that.
back. And the distance, as they claim, as far as it is, we would receive it like a years after that, So no way, man. BS.
Right. So they were saying that the final experiment was like 100% proof that we don't live on a flat Earth. I was just wondering, from your guys' perspective, just saying that the thing is fake, do you think it would be better just being able to explain it by saying that the final experiment wasn't fake and it doesn't matter, the Earth is still flat, because we know based off of laser tests, we know based off water always finds its level, we know based off we see too far. So all the measurements of the tangible that we do, all of those don't disappear because we saw something intangible in the sky that we can't measure, do something that we can't explain.
Yes, you are correct. There is even much more simpler explanation. Does your... Oh, shit. Right, I wait for him. I finish my thought.
There you go. Oh, you're back
Sorry,
again.
guys. I'm not sure why it's dropping out.
It's happening, no worries. Look, you're correct on all points, as you mentioned, but there is even way more simpler explanation.
Okay.
Does your lamp over your floor dictates the shape of your floor?
No.
Exactly. The same with sun.
Yeah, but that's what he's
Right.
saying.
Light
Andrew.
does not dictate the shape.
Yeah. That's what he's saying. But yeah, I agree with what you say, David. But the thing is, we do call out the deception because there is a lot of fakery in the 24-hour.
I lost count how many gates there were. Just I lost count seriously. I can't count it.
Yeah. Because
Dropping a lot.
Yeah, he's got some issues with his. He's probably got some bandwidth issues.
He should ask his granny, to spin the wheels faster. You're dropping.
But yeah, like I was saying, what happens is, we've said this from the beginning. Even when I debated Duffy before the TFE thing, I was specifically made it very clear to him. It doesn't matter what's going to be happening anyway, because it's just a false dichotomy that's based on a non-experiment. So Duffy is trying to paint it as a picture of, he just ignores that it's just a false dichotomy.
Yeah.
He still takes the straw man and pushes it as being a experiment. Now, we understand, and that's why I've been saying this open from the beginning, and that's why we're calling them out for this nonsense. But they're concentrating now on ignoring all those facts and all the deception to try to say, yeah, guys, just believe us it happened, and because it happened, and because we say it debunked the flat earth, therefore believe it. And that's why we're seeing this whole bunch of shills flip-flopping now, because they are part of the narrative to flop, to say, look, guys, yeah, the earth isn't actually flat because Duffy, our great messiah, just saved us.
And look, you can as well dismantle their core agenda. They said, it's their own words, not my words, it will be live stream. They promised to do it. Live stream 24 hour. We didn't have live stream. Oh, shit. Dropped again. It's me, I think so. It's me.
And every time you talk, what's going
on? Exactly. I'll finish soon when he comes back. That's kind of challenging, I can tell you.
But it's good to see some people coming in and having a discussion. Okay, let's try again.
Like I was saying before.
I'm sorry, man.
No worries, it happens, Their main point was they will provide 24-hour live stream. They didn't. They promised it will be 24-hour live stream. And there was another guy, I can't remember his name now. He made a deal with the Duffy that to confirm it wasn't pre-recorded, it is real live stream. He will call him. And Duffy mentioned him on the stream, but never called him. And that was the deal between them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just saw Duffy when he just had that debate with Nathan Thompson. He said that the 24-hour live stream they never planned because they weren't even sure they were going to be able to get internet in general because they were using Starlink and they had to get a new device.
Later, they were just using that as a justification and explanation, and because at the beginning they were saying it will be 24-hour live stream. That was whole premise.
They told, because the thing is, they said they're going to do a live stream because otherwise no one's going to believe it. That's the whole reason why they went down, to do a 24-hour live stream.
Yes, exactly.
So no one can say it was faked. And they ended up not doing it. I don't know if you saw Steve's latest video where he actually went and looked up for the Starlink logs if they actually had updates. There were no updates done the whole time they were in Antarctica for Starlink.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I haven't heard it. So you're trying to say they weren't even in Antarctica whatsoever?
No. I think
they were there. They were there.
I just think they faked the whole sun. That's what I say. I think Duffy and McToon went a year earlier, and they went and they scoped the whole thing out and made a 3D environment in Unreal. And then when they all went down December, they all just played the game together and said, we're seeing the 24-hour sun.
Yeah, and you can clearly see the videos on which they look much younger. So that.
But wait, why do they even have?
He brought. Oh, okay.
Flat, I pass it to you now. It's on you now.
See, as soon as you talk, he drops.
I'm unlucky bastard.
What you doing there, Janusz? You're scaring him away.
I don't know. That's what happens, usually.
We'll see if he comes back in.
Yeah, he will, hopefully.
But where was my train of thought now? What was I saying? Oh, about the Starlink. Anyway, about the Starlink. Okay, he's back. David,
maybe this browser will work better.
So about the Starlink, I was saying he got a specific Starlink taken. It was like a big Starlink container and everything that he took specific for Antarctica, and he claimed the live stream died because first of all his phone wanted to update, and when they finally got that sorted, then Starlink did an update, which he claimed was at 3 a.m. in their time, Eurasia time, in Antarctica. Oh.
Dropped again. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Look, it's challenging, but we can do it.
But he should be able to listen to this anyway. But yeah, so the fact is, Steve went and looked at the logs for Starlink for the updates, and the dates they were in Antarctica, there were no updates logged for Starlink.
Wow.
So what does that say? That tells me they faked it. Again, that just is just more evidence they faked it.
Another gate, Starlink gate this time.
So he did originally try to do a 24-hour live stream, you're saying, but it failed?
Yeah.
So now if he's saying that he never intended to do it, then you actually have evidence that he did try to do it?
Yeah, we do. He actually said in the beginning that he wants to do a live stream on it. Even Jaren said he wants to do a live stream. The whole reason they wanted to do a live stream was to show that it's not faked. But like I said, what happened is when they started the live stream, and it was specifically at that time when the sun was supposed to set, that's when it failed.
Mag, watch what I just said here.
It's just too many coincidences, Okay, I can get one, two coincidences, but as many as you can't count them literally, it's not coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know anything like settings I could do so this doesn't keep dropping?
I think it might be your bandwidth, man. I'm not sure.
I have 4 bars of 5G where I'm at.
Yeah, because you're very scratchy as well.
Don't use Wi-Fi. Sometimes there is token, which depends on your set of the settings. It might be refreshed every few minutes. Might be making handshake. So the best way is to use Ethernet cable if possible.
Yeah, and I don't have that. I'm just on an Android right now. I'm on my phone.
I would need to really explain how to do it and try to fix it. I just don't have time for that.
Okay. Well, it was great talking to you guys. I just wanted to bring up that idea about
It dropped again.
Yes, unfortunately.
Well, I'm just gonna say to David, thanks for coming, man. Appreciate you. Always welcome. Really too bad he's having problems and issues, but yeah, seems like a nice guy. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I'll just close out right here.
I'm just gonna say thanks for coming, man. You rock, and you're always welcome anytime.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you bringing me on so quickly. I know it was like totally spur of the moment, so I appreciate that.
And we always look for the new blood, for the Twitters.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
well, I'll be watching.
So you on Twitter, X or something?
I'm on like Facebook and Instagram, and well, not really X. All my X accounts, I wouldn't.
Wow.
That one. Thank you for your $5. Says Candace Owens had the live stream scheduled on a Rumble channel, but took it down last minute. Yeah, this is also a big, huge red flag. Because if they had nothing to hide, they would have kept it on.
Yeah.
But they removed it.
They should have left it all up. Yeah. Even though they didn't.
Yeah, why would you delete it for no reason, even if it's because the thing is it stays on even if it's dropped.
They're hiding something. Yeah.
So yeah, that the fact they deleted it is a big red flag.
Yeah, but if you want to follow me or find me or whatever, I'm on TikTok as David Sanch. So if you ever want to send me a message or anything, then that's where it would be the best to do it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely, man.
I have dropped link to my channel on Odyssey, censor-free platform. You'll be very welcome to enjoy it. I always brag about it because I put a lot of videos, a lot of effort. I'm not lying. You can check it in the info. I have 34,000 videos nearly, so plenty to look into. So a lot of fucking hell, drop again. It's on me now. You passed the token.
I'm just looking for the Starlinks. Ooh.
Do I need to have a wrench to provide the links on the YouTube chat? Flat.
Sorry?
Do I need to have a wrench to drop links?
Yes. Link, chat there, then I can give you a wrench, man.
Right.
Just say something. I've got the logs up here. There we go. This is the Starlink firmware. This is everything that tells you about. You see the date when they had it and what the version is and everything. And you are able to go and actually search it up to see when they had the updates. And if you go and look, there is no. Okay, I'm giving you the wrench quickly, man. If you go and look, there is no update while they were in Antarctica. So he lied. Correct?
Yeah.
They do.
Let's go to 2024.
It makes me wonder if I could use Starlink to do the live stream with.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to cost me an arm and a leg.
I want to see if I can pick it up. History. Yes, got in this year already. So it's 2025. We want to go. How are we going to get back to 2024 now?
There's not a back arrow?
Let's put 100. 24. Okay, there's 2024. Okay, 12th, the 30th. We are looking for. It was the 14th, correct?
Yep, that's what I was going to say.
Okay, the 12th. Okay, 12. Nothing after the 12th.
Huh.
I'm sorry, the 30th. So the 16th is the last time they had a update.
But the day of the 14th is when they were supposed to do it, right?
Exactly. The 16th, they weren't streaming.
Crazy Cat says, I have blocked every one of his accounts from your chat. Can you unblock him, please, since I'm too trigger happy? What are you talking about, bro?
What?
Idiot, I've blocked one of your accounts. You're an idiot. Piss off.
Yeah, ignore the guy. Block this account as well. How's that?
Yeah, you can go away.
Okay.
You're a numpty.
Okay, so anyway, if you can see on screen, guys, this is what Steve was pointing out. The 12th of last year is when they had an update. The last time after that is the 16th. Their update was claimed to be on the 14th. There was no update on the 14th.
That was the day they were, right?
Yeah. So they lied, guys. Literally on screen. So why would they lie about the update? Because that was their excuse to why the stream ended. The live stream.
Well, he never promised us a live stream, he said, remember?
No, he did.
I know he
did. Yeah. Lies always come to the surface.
Mm-hmm. So the fact that we are able to show on screen again that they did not have a scheduled update for Starlink, and they claim the reason they failed their 24-hour live stream is because of an update. Why doesn't Starlink themselves have this update shown in the history log?
I think they might have some issue with the software. They were not ready. And they just came to the conclusion, okay, let's just run it later without live. Probably that was the case.
No, I think they didn't. They saw it set, so they quickly made an excuse to switch it off.
Maybe that could be the case as well. Yeah.
So let's put it this way. I think what happened is they saw, oh, it's getting a bit low. It looks like it's gonna set. So Duffy put Starlink off, and they made an excuse to say, "Oh no, sorry guys, it's busy doing updates."
Schedule updates,
Because get this, their secondary excuse was McToon was making a live at exactly that time, and it also dropped abruptly. Now remember, that was 3 a.m. in Antarctica. Okay?
Yeah.
Their excuse was, well, maybe Starlink does update that time because people sleep at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
I actually want to look if I can find McToon's live that he had there. Because I didn't. I want to see if it actually dropped like he said.
All right.
Live. Let's see. Oh no. Okay.
Reach doing weird stuff to me. I can't see anybody on the screen at all.
Can't see nothing.
Nope. I just got black squares. I can see your background.
But you can't see us?
Nope.
Oh. Weird.
That's why I was asking, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can hear you, all right.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to see if we can. Oh, Roger, I see you. Roger Ledwell is going to TFE, radioactive. Oh, that's the other stream you were talking about.
Yeah. I looked at part of it. I didn't like it. But that's me.
Justin, it's not too hard to get an Odyssey account. It's quite simple. I've got one.
Where is McToon?
Yeah, join Odyssey, dude. Join Odyssey. It's easy. It's not hard.
Why can't I find any of McToon's now live?
I don't use it much. I don't use it much just for Giannis's videos, but yeah, I've definitely got one. I think I've got one now. BitChute, Rumble, even Twitch. I don't use Twitch anymore.
BitChute, Rumble, and Twitch are all the same platform, basically.
I want to see. Kuno, John Roney. Oh, but this,
X as well.
This is interesting. I didn't know he had John Morandi on. Jonathan Morandi. He had him on. Why is he always wearing that same jacket though? What's with it?
Going to Antarctica, literally. After, because this is like when you look at your compass, you're just going. But I tried to dig. I tried to pull more out of them. Didn't seem like there was anything to pull out of them.
I have a video on my channel when the guy is in the Antarctica, and he shows that the compass works in a very strange way. So it's not really accurate over there. So you can't really use compass. That's the end point. So because it's acting really in a really strange way. So you can't really check directions over there when you're there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true? I'm not sure, but it looks very convincing, to be honest.
I want to see where his live from Antarctica is.
What?
I need to know.
Okay.
Wasn't he live from Antarctica? What did I miss? Oh, that's 2 months. It's already 2 months. Okay, let's see. Is this the one where it ended abruptly? Because he says there's one that ended abruptly. So it would have to be this one.
I need to turn the lights off.
Let's see if he says bye or not. Okay. Ah, it is this one. See,
Jivy Cones has been a member for 15 months. Says breaking news. Says thank you for the entry, but and you're going to. Okay. I did Dave bring his dog? Bring his dog.
And now it's going to freeze. See, that froze. So that's when Duffy probably put Starlink off.
And just go Duffy.
Because that's when they supposedly had the update. And this was on. Does it kind of give more? There, 15th December. See, goes, and we went and we saw on the logs, there is no updates done on the 15th.
That's better. I can see you now.
Yeah.
Another lie added to the pile of shite.
So yeah, guys, there is no update done on the 15th, like they claimed. So why would they lie if it was true?
Because it ain't true. Why they lied? They needed an excuse at the moment, so it was handy to say it was enough.
Should I go on KRC and call everybody a shill there?
Go for
it.
Anyway,
I think we've had a nice long show. So
I'll be on in 2 hours. In 2 hours.
Yes. So what you gonna be streaming about?
Oh, we're gonna do. Remember that video you put in of Andrew and Dillahunty the other day?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Do that half-hour video on YouTube. Then we're gonna watch a couple of films and rumble after.
I just have to give you guys a head. It's awesome.
Is it? Cool,
I've never seen someone get so triggered by an opening.
I think he storms off, didn't he? I haven't watched it. But I think he storms off.
Yes, he does.
Nice. So yeah, we'll do that on YouTube.
It's a live debate. Yeah, I mean it's a live debate.
What was the other guy name? I always forget his name.
Matt Delanty and Andrew Wilson.
Exactly, on Andrew Wilson. He's totally anti-feminism. Yeah, so he's always bashing them.
Oh,
I like this guy.
Andrew Wilson even tells him, "Yeah, go home to your husband."
He's always on whatever clips. The OnlyFans girls and all that. Debating them. I'm just giving them crap.
Yeah, you guys rock. Appreciate everybody. Make sure to subscribe to PJ's channel and Janusz's channel. Also, Roger also has a channel in case you guys didn't know. I want to say thank you to everybody that's sent super chats and everything. And please hit the likes, share the show if you haven't already. We got 213 votes. Physics shows a stationary enclosed Earth. Yes, 65%. No, 35%. It's 11:30. Yeah, it'll be 11:30 for you guys in 2 hours.
Yes, 11:30 GMT.
I keep forgetting you guys are like still 2 hours behind me.
Yeah, it won't be long. Yeah, it's still a month, and then we'll be an hour again.
Yeah.
I know, but when will we be changing? So we'll be back to an hour behind flat. When will the clock change?
Oh look,
babe.
In an hour.
Okay.
I think it's.
Weird one.
Hurry up, then. When?
30th of March.
30th of March, right? Okay.
Okay, so still a month.
Still a month, yeah.
Okay, still a month.
I did see that.
Yeah.
It's March tomorrow.
Well, it is.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about South Africa. We don't change ever, so it stays the same.
We should stay the same.
I don't see the point in changing, because you change and then you change back. It's stupid.
Yeah, double checked. I'm following your channel, so yeah.
Yeah, because the time stays the same. Actually, you're just it's weird.
I get up at the same time and I go to bed at.
Because this strange feeling that time is moving kind of faster, because I really do.
Yeah, as you get older, I find that is. I mean, my dad, one of my elders when I was younger said that it will move faster, but it really does feel like it's going faster.
Really does.
Yeah, since I was like maybe 30, then 40, 50, and just speeds up all the time.
It's crazy. 2 years and I'll hit the 50.
I've got 8 years.
What's that into the break? I can't see it. I'll put it on. PJ, that debate confirmed what garbage is running down that clown show, MDD. Watch how all the spags reprimand Andrew, telling him he is not Christ-like, despicable, weak shoulders. No doubt.
But that's what they do, remember, because Andrew is against the woke narrative, which
absolutely.
is, I 100% agree. If you're a male, you're a male. If you're a female, you're female. If you want people to appease your lunacy, that's your own problem. We don't need to lie and say you are something you're not because you want to be called that.
Exactly.
What will happen if you put 100 male and 100 female on one island, and you put 100 male and trans male on the second island?
They will die off on the one island.
Yeah, after 100 years, you will find on the first one a thriving society, on the second one a pile of bones.
Yep, exactly.
That's right. That's right.
It's insanity. Okay, so yeah, thanks guys for coming. Appreciate you all. Make sure to catch PJ just now, and many blessings. May the pressure with you. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
Crafted signs of the divine. I'm made for something true. In God's plan, my path renews. Flat earth made by Him. My journey long yet